Hello?
How you doing?
Hey! My bad, man.
Nah, you good?
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I was just so immersed in this whole thing. I was like, oh shit. When you said that to me, hey, what up, Coltrane? What's poppin'? How y'all
Hey,
doing
Yeah,
today?
yeah, we good.
doing all right. Doing
Yeah,
how about
Nah, I
yourself?
mean,
I'm doing
like I said,
well,
I mean,
I
I
just
was,
want to
I
say
mean,
thank you
I was
guys
there.
for coming. Mm-hmm.
I was there at the nomination, so I mean, I know I nominated you for, I think Queen of Stereo, but I think you had already got it by the time my message came through. So.
Yeah, and I appreciate you. I think, first of all, let me just say this. I've been noticing that you've been coming to all my shows, and I really do
Hmm.
appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that you've been so consistent about that I kind of figured, like, he must really like this show, or
Oh
something's
yeah,
about
like
this damn show.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's only certain people I come listen to. So it's like you, Donatella, Miss Cheesecake. Like I said, it's just certain people.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I think that's a big compliment when somebody consistently comes to your shows. You know what I'm saying? I think it's worth
Hmm.
to say thank you for the love. You know what I mean? That's a big deal for me. Coltrane,
Yep. What's good?
how you? I haven't really
House.
got truly introduced to you though. Like I play around with Big a lot, but not really knowing you. So this is gonna be a treat for me and knowing a little bit about you and trying to feel well for both of you really. Because even though Big Daddy actually comes a lot. Oh, you caught me! Damn, I
Yeah.
said it, and it's
Yep.
on me. Damn it!
Yep. Yep.
Oh
That's
my
second time.
God,
Second time.
he got
Nah, to make
he
it
got
easier,
me.
you can call me 46. That's what Big Hood calls me. So you can call me 46. That
Big
Thanks.
make it a
Hooks.
whole lot
Yeah,
easier.
you
Okay.
46.
Yeah.
But yeah, even though he comes, he don't even leave messages, man. He just sits
Most time
there.
I'm at work. Most time I'm
Oh,
at work, so I really can't leave messages like that. So I come in and listen. We work weird schedules, so um, sometimes most time I get on here, the only thing I can do is listen. So
that's what's up. But it's very appreciated. I thank you anyway. Let me share the show real quick, please, everybody. What's up, Salty Coffee? What's up, L Smooth? Thank y'all for coming. I know that things are interesting right now. People are like going crazy over this nomination, and they should be. So yeah, it's a big accomplishment today. So we just gonna share. I'm gonna share the show because that's my damn. What's going on? I can't share the show. I can't share my own show. Uh,
That's stereo
listen,
acting today.
I'm telling
hmm.
you, I was up on Smoke Breaks panel and I got kicked down like 3 times. I was like, I don't want to do this no more. Like, it's stereo glitching. So, this is called The Couch. This is my interview service that I do for everybody here to acknowledge people who are on the actual stereo app. I noticed that you have your own podcast. I've seen Donatella be on there. I commend you guys for a lot of the shows that you've done so far on your podcast. Now you guys really don't come over here that often to do so many shows, even though you have shows, but it's not as frequent as your shows over on the other side, which is like YouTube and where was the other one that I saw? I forgot. But give us a little bit of a reason why how did you even make stereo your home? How did you come here?
So
Yeah.
we don't know each other for 20 plus years, what 25 years maybe. Um,
Hmm.
and most of the shows y'all hear that used to be just our general conversation on the phone. You know, it might be three or four of us on the phone having that same general conversation. And just so happened that one day I said, "Man, this ought to be a podcast." I wish they had a way we could podcast from our phones and people could hear this foolishness. And an hour or so later, that's what popped up in my feed in Facebook. So that's how we ended
Hmm.
up on stereo. That's
That's
how we ended up
dope.
on stereo. Yep.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope because a lot of it stems from conversation, right? And
Right.
I know a lot of people here on stereo that do conversations, and they go, you know what? Let's just put it on the show. This too much. We got to find out what the people think. You know what I'm saying? And I've
Right.
heard a lot of your shows where you especially, Coltrane, you like to question the person's knowledge, let's just say, and challenge people on their beliefs. So if they
Right.
they were strongly about one thing, trust me, your job is to throw them off, figure it out, or execute them for what they say. You know what I mean? Like I've heard you come at a couple of people on that note. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I noticed that 46 just cosigns and listens, and then he says his little thing here and there.
He,
But
he's
You
scared of
know,
yeah,
it.
that's about it.
I don't know why. What the hell is that about?
I like to hear
Guess
people's
what?
real truth. Um,
Uh huh.
I like to see if people are going to stand on what they're talking about, or are they just repeat what they heard from other people.
Right,
Um,
right.
a lot of times people repeat stuff that they hear because it sounds good. And a lot of times it don't even be true. So it's not that I want to antagonize people or push people against their beliefs or anything. It's just that I want to hear them. I want to hear their reasoning behind their so-called truth. That's the only reason why I do that a lot. It's just it's interesting to me. It makes for good showmanship.
I'm kind of like what you just said because I'm very inquisitive on how people think, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so when I hear you asking those questions, I know what you're doing. It's kind of funny to me because I'm like, I do the same shit sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I want to
Right.
see if you really stand on what you truly believe. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
get down to the root of certain things that you are saying, just trying to figure out if this stems from childhood or as an
Mm-hmm.
adult. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. So kudos to you on your questioning. Um and some people can't take it. That's the funny part. I've seen
Yeah.
people actually like, yeah, they're like, oh no now. Hold on. You twisting what I'm saying. And I know you are. You really are. Cause you're really trying to find if, like you said, if they're going to stick to what they say or they're going to keep repeating the same thing from
Right.
what they hear. So yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it. And
A
yeah, it's kind of fun to hear you do that type of style on people. It's kind of funny.
lot of times I relate it to being what people are starting to say now is called emotional intelligence. When you ask somebody a question and you don't get all emotional about it, I tell people all the time, it doesn't take a lot of emotion just to ask somebody a question. No matter how you feel about it, uh, you don't need to let your emotions show. And I think that's what bothers a lot of people when I'm talking to them because I don't get all loud and rowdy and I don't feel the need to holler and curse in the mic or nothing like that. It's just a question. If you can answer, you can. If you can't, say you can't. I have no problem with that.
You know where the emotional part comes into play, I feel? Sometimes when people are trying to come across by a certain way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the person gets challenged and then they don't want that to unveil the true reason to why they are the way they are.
That is
that's
correct. Yeah.
that's my take on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they get frustrated because you're on to them and you're pressing that button so long that they have to eventually take off that mask.
That's correct. Yep.
You understand? So it's kind of funny because here it's a talking app. Look at how we look. You know what I mean? Like we're not really having a face to face conversation. So you
Right.
gotta really have that ear to hear and understand people's tones.
That's my beautiful face on there. That's me. That flannel shirt. That's all me. That's
Oh
me.
yeah, that's all you
Yeah. That's all. I mean, that red pop off my beard. That's me.
with the 401k, right? Because that's what
Now I don't know.
you
I
got it
don't
out
know.
there.
I don't know who. I don't know who field that is in the background. I just seen a field. But
Oh damn.
that's still
Mm.
me. That's
So
just a
let's
random
talk a
field.
little bit about your professions. Like off the I mean, I know podcasting is your love because obviously you fell into it and you guys do it so well. But what do you do? What do you guys do? What is your profession?
Go ahead, 46.
Oh, me, I'm an assistant market manager at a grocery store, as far as in the meat department.
Okay.
That's what I do.
That's what's up. People need meat. And you said the promotional part of it, the marketing part?
Yeah, I'm an assistant man. Basically, I'm a assistant manager is what I am.
Okay, but to the marketing department or to the meats itself? Like you
Well,
handle the
we
meats?
call it because we're in the south. Yeah, because we're in the south, so we call it like a market manager. So it's like the meat market or whatever. But I'm a assistant in the meat department. So.
Okay, so do you have like culinary skills, like where you have to like
Hmm.
take a class to learn how to cut meat, specially?
No, no. I learned within the company how to do it, but I've been doing this for like going on 20 years. Yeah, 20
Okay,
years I've been doing it.
so you hear this, ladies? Are you married?
Yes, yes I am.
Okay,
Yep,
okay, never mind you. We're not
my third
marketing.
marriage.
And
So
your third marriage, that's quite
yes,
interesting. I want to get into that. And what about you, Coltrane? What is your profession? What do you do?
By trade,
If you
I
don't
am a
mind
prof-
saying.
Oh yeah, I'm a professional freight relocation technician.
Oh my God. Truck
Actually,
driver.
I'm a truck driver.
That's that's a fucking fact. Okay. I
I've
love
been
it though.
driving. I've been driving truck for. Uh, that's my passion. I've been driving truck since I was 18 years old. Um,
Since
and I'm
18.
41 now. Yeah, I live in South Carolina, so you can get your CDL at 18. Uh,
Holy crap.
yeah.
Yeah, but you
So I've
really do
been.
got that 401 though. Cause right there and
Huh?
then. You really got that
So
401 on lock though.
oh yeah. I'm a 2 million mile driver as of last week. So yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
congratulations. That's dope.
Thank
That's
you,
a
thank you, thank
milestone. Yeah, that's good.
you. Oh yeah.
In your profession, do they actually like give you a cake and shit? Like, congratulations on your 2000
Mm,
or 2 million mark or something like that,
they
celebrated?
give you all kind of plaques and stuff like they give you plaques and stuff like that. They was gonna give me a new truck. Actually, yesterday I was supposed to have turned in my old truck, got my new truck, but uh,
Hey.
I'm sticking. Me and Leroy are sticking together.
Oh, you called it Leroy.
Yeah,
That's
that's Leroy.
you know you can't. You know you can't call it Leroy. You gotta call it Leroy. Don't play.
why Leroy? What
Leroy.
what is that? Why not Leroy? Why Leroy?
He tried to fancy it up,
Cause
Leroy.
yeah, make it sound real fancy and stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Just like his
Leroy
profession.
sounds plain. Yeah.
Real high
But
tech right there. But it was good because, not everybody could do a CDL, let alone drive a truck, man. That's
oh
dope.
yeah,
You got a clean record?
oh yeah. I've never had a out of all my years, I've never had a ticket that was mine. That I had to pay anyway. I never had an
Mm-hmm.
accident that was my fault. I've never so much as broken a mirror off the truck.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
so I got a spick and span record. Knock on wood. Hopefully I can keep it that way.
Mm. Okay. And so that's what's up. So you do okay, so then the phone calls came in. You guys were talking about some hilarious shit, I'm sure. Do you find yourself to be podcasters that have a little bit of comedy in it? Or do you also take on serious content?
You go ahead, 46.
I mean, I feel like well, mostly we deal with like relationship stuff because we initially tried to do lot of the serious stuff, and people didn't gravitate to it. So it's like people gravitate more to when we talk about the relationship stuff, and that me and Big Hood don't agree on certain things, and we try to put some comedy in there, some life experience and stuff that we went through to go along with whatever the topic is we're talking about.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's cool. That's interesting because you've been married 3 times. What about you, Coltrane? Are you married?
No, I've never been married. Just have long-term relationships.
It does it have to do with driving the truck all the time? Is it the timing?
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's more got to do with me, my
Okay.
belief system, and I think it's actually the person I'm with too. So I think we just we're good. I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay. So you are
Yeah.
at a comfortable place with what's happening with you and your woman right now.
Yeah, we've been together since '08. Um, we've talked about marriage and stuff like that. Um, but marriage, I don't think interests either one of us like that. We have a child together. We live in the same household. Uh, Matter of fact, I bought this house I'm in right now for her. So, but um, we talk about it from time to time, but it's not high up on the ticket list for us. Uh, we just see so much turmoil in so many people's lives when it comes to marriage that I think both of us kind of scared it's going to change something, which I don't think it will, but you know,
You
why
know
fix
that
what
is
ain't broke?
theory. Hmm. That is the theory, and that's why a lot of people do shy away from the marriage because it's always been told the fable, right? The tall tale of you get married, all of a sudden she just feels comfortable. She don't want to do nothing no more. The man feels the same way. That's the part of the relationship people go, hell no, I'd rather be
Mhm.
solo because at this point, if I want to leave, I could leave at any time. And in the back of each other's mind, just that piece of paper is not holding you back, you know?
Right. I think it's harder to. Me and 46 Disagree on this. I think it's a
Well,
whole lot
he's been
harder to.
married 3 times, so of course you're gonna
Yeah.
disagree.
I think it's a whole lot harder to manage a relationship that you can up and leave at any time you want to. So I gotta really watch what I do and be on my P's and Q's with her, just like she got to be on her P's and Q's with me at all times because there's no paperwork, nothing holding us together. She can get up right now, walk out, and be done, and there's no obligation.
That's
Same
correct.
thing for me. Only thing I would be
Yeah,
obligated for is our child. But
which y'all could
so
cope, of course. Hmm.
right. So it's one of those things of we we pick and choose our battles because, like I said, we can walk out at any time, and it seems to work for us. And I think it's a
Right.
preference thing also too.
No, but I totally agree. I truly believe that, and that's why I said what I said because even though it's a fable, it's not it's non-existent. People still hold on to that, and just the thought of it, right? Because anything you read, you may call it cap on, but if you see statistics for some reason, that right there is proof that could be true, right? And
Hmm.
so it outweighs your mindset to believe more on the actual facts than it do with just the thought, right? I don't know if that's making
Right.
sense to you, but it seems like people go, well, I don't believe in that. And then somebody comes through and says, well, statistically, we have, and then you go, what? And all of a sudden, you start to really understand, like, oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is
Right.
exactly
Right.
what it is because statistically it's been proven that it's going that way.
Right.
So, but
That stuff is
I
so easy to
always
look up now.
facts. So I always say like it's not you can't go by literature, you can't go by statistics. You got to go by how you are and what your
Hmm.
individual like, right? And the understanding
Absolutely.
between the two. I always felt that way, right? I could hear everybody tell me the same thing that they went through with some guy, and look at all the red flags. Thank you for the knowledge, right? Because
Hmm.
now I could see if there's red flags, but my red flags is always going to be subjective. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
Right.
I'm dealing with an individual about my feelings towards the individual, right? You
Right.
can't let, in other words, you can't let other people dictate how your mindset should be. You should just always have your own mindset, period.
That is true because if my lady would have looked at the red flags that I was throwing up, shooting in the air with a flare gun, uh, flagging people down on the side of the interstate with, uh, yeah, we would have never been together.
Right.
Yeah, I've been with,
All she had to do was talk to me. I would have told her. He ain't hit no shit.
yeah, yeah, because my lady is his cousin, which my four
Oh,
his four his three of his four of his cousins total have been my lady at one point. No, no,
mom,
you don't say that.
that's crazy.
We've made the beast with two backs.
Okay. So y'all pretty much
Get on with
family,
the.
right?
We ain't shit.
Y'all
We
Almost
ain't
got
family.
one of his
shit.
Stop it.
aunties.
You can't pick and choose your family, 46. He's your family regardless.
He ain't-
I almost got one of his aunties, but she a holdout.
Oh, shit.
Let's get on with the next question. Get on with the next question.
There's no
Sad
questions.
thing is, it's
Having
true.
a good, we just having a good time. I don't know why you saying there's questions. There's no
Sad thing
questions.
is, cause he know
I'm
it's true.
inquisitive about what's going on the panel. Come on, 46. Get more comfortable in the chair, okay? It's a couch. Just get your ass up in there. You know what I mean? Get comfortable. We're going to be talking for a minute.
That's
Because now I want to know
that's
about you and your marriage.
that's the
So,
problem. He getting a little too comfortable on the couch.
I got
Dropping
my
all this
legs
shit about
kicked
my
up.
damn dropping all this shit about my damn family. Okay.
oh,
All
My
man.
right.
legs kicked up. My shoes
Well,
off.
look. The disclaimer is you don't have to ever answer anything you don't want to answer, but it is remarkable to have that comfortability with somebody where you can express who you really want to be on this couch. So
Hmm.
I appreciate that you guys came and is allowing me to ask these questions and get answers. So kudos to y'all. Thank you so much. Um Talk to me a little bit about your marriages, 46. Like, all three of the women, are they kind of the same? All three of them? Like,
No, they're
basically,
all
you
no, they're all
have
different. They were all
you
different.
a particular woman you go after.
The first two were easy.
Hmm.
This last one is a little bit harder. You know,
So,
she made me
like,
work. She made me work a little bit.
okay. So
So the first two wasn't that hard.
you see this one as the one that got you.
I mean, yeah, we have our ups and downs, but that's in any relationship or marriage. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but like because she made you work hard for it, the investment was
Hmm.
there. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to even fathom leaving her because of the investment you made to keep her.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Because
That's
I
true.
really do believe in that. I think if people invested in each other, they'll have a harder time in leaving each other because you don't want to put your best foot forward into something that sinks ships. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always invests
Hmm.
in think is going to make it profitable or manageable or life living much better, you know?
Yeah. With this one, I didn't plan my exit strategy. So I mean, I feel like this one was here for the long haul. You know what I mean?
Please
No
tell me
secret
what your
accounts
exit
right now.
strategy is.
So how long did it take you to say, you know what, I'm gonna marry? Go by each one of them. I want to know how long did it take you to get married? The first one, the second one, and then the third one.
Um, the first one, I'm gonna say probably 2 years before we got married. The thing about it was when we got married, she didn't experience the things that I experienced. So like going to the club and all those other stuff, which I have a problem with it, but it was just one of the things where we were going at a certain point, we were going separate. So it was like it took 2 years to get married. We were married for probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years, something like that. And then it was over. Um, my second marriage. This is a funny thing. Nobody really believed I did this. Nobody
You
really
say,
believed this because in my second one, I was seeing multiple people. Like before my second one, I got married. I was seeing
mm,
multiple people, and my dad had sat me down one day and was like, "Hey, you need to choose because you doing too much right now." So then, not long after that, he passed away. So it was like
God rest his soul.
it was one of them things where it was in my mind. I was like, "Well, now I got to choose. I'm gonna have to choose one of them or choose none of them." So what I did was I played rock paper scissors, and I lost. No, I didn't. I just chose the wrong one. That's all it was.
mm-mm.
I switch. Each time I tell that story, I switch the game up. Either it's rock paper scissors, I roll some dice. You know what I'm saying? Best two out of three. I fucked up. You know what I mean? So it just one of them things.
No, the
But
fuck.
me and her, we got. It took us less than a year. That's how I knew I made that was not the right choice. It was like less than a year, and it was like soon as we got married, she quit her job, and
Yeah.
I took the grunt of everything, and then she cheated, and so me being the asshole I am, so then I cheated. So then we just looked at each other and was like, it don't need to be, no need to be in together. And then
And
the
that one,
third,
wait, how long was that one lasted?
about 3 years,
Okay.
3 years.
And
And
now the third,
then the current, um, we were together 2 years.
mm,
And then, no, 3 years, 3 years. Cause we just had our, anniversary a few days ago. So total, we've been together 5 years.
okay.
Hmm.
The longest.
That's the longest. Yeah.
Mm.
This is the only one I have not set up a secret account.
Okay. I mean,
I have not. I have not used the Underground Railroad back to Lancaster. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're from. So South Carolina. So.
South Carolina. I went to the
Hmm.
north. I was like, that, yeah, over there is like, um, it's a lot of desert. Like the roads are long. Let's just say it like that. But
Yeah.
okay. Uh, so what made you want to keep going though? Like marriage wise, because you see, Coltrane
Well,
said, "You know what? I don't believe in it." Like, what was in your mindset to say they all deserve to be married? Like, why marry?
um, I just feel like the two before, they wasn't meant for me. They were meant for somebody else. Whether for me, it was there was only supposed to be in my life for a certain amount of time to get me prepared for what I have now. So it's like, so I can, because each one was different. Each one is different. Each one did something different in the course of the relationship into the marriage and stuff like that. So it was like, now I see things differently. After my second divorce, I said I wasn't gonna get married again. I wasn't gonna do it again. I wasn't gonna be this person to keep getting married, keep getting married. And then it was like me and my wife, we met each other. The crazy thing was we met online, and then it was like we just hit it off, and then it was one of the things where she said, if you trying to get this, you gotta get married. I said, well, shit, I might as well get married then. So I was trying to get it. So hey, it is what it is. Now I love her. That's why I married her. But she gonna go back and listen to this, so I gotta clean that up. So
Right. But she went I mean, she made you work hard for it. So when she said it was
yeah, yeah,
time,
yeah. She made me work. Yes, yeah,
yeah.
she made me work. Like, yeah, a lot of work.
Did you like the first lady? Did the first lady get
Hmm.
like the cheap ring, and each one got upgraded? Every time you got married, you got a better ring. Is this one
No,
the
she
one
got
that
the
you have
no, she got
now
the
got
best.
better all
She
than
got
the
the
both of
no,
them?
she got yeah, she got the best ring. Yeah, out of all of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
is she
out of
next
the
to
other
you?
two.
You lying right now? She's
Huh?
next to you. Is she next to you
No,
right now?
no,
Okay,
no.
I just
She in the room. She's in the room now. No, but
oh she
she knows she got the best ring out of the other two.
uh,
The
okay,
other two,
cause
I
she's
went to the. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really
yeah.
wasn't. I was in, but I wasn't all in. So they got rings from the pawn shop. She didn't get one from the pawn shop. I
That's
went to a real
interesting.
place. I went to a place and went and got a ring. You know what I'm saying?
He actually went to a jeweler.
I went to a
Yeah,
jeweler. You know what I mean? Like,
but
I
it's
was
interesting
all in
because
on this one.
you was in, but you wasn't all in with the other two, but
I
you
wasn't
still
all
married.
in. I
But
still
you still
married him though. It was like, cause I felt like I felt like I don't know. I was young and I didn't see, like you said, red flags. I didn't see the red flags. There were red flags there. So, but I'm not gonna put it all on them. Like I wasn't the best husband. So you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna put. I'm not the type of person to put all of it on them and say it was just them. So I had my flaws too.
I just think it's quite interesting that you also felt like you was in but not in, but you still married. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like in your mindset, you those were the red flags that was hollering at you, and you still said, you know what? Let me just
Yeah,
go
I still
ahead and
said I did. Yeah.
felt like that was the right thing to do. Maybe. Do you have children?
Total, me and my current wife, we have four. She has three. I have one. So
Okay, big family. Shout out to you.
all adult kids. So
All adult kids. Oh damn! So
yeah,
you just came marriage and the honeymoon was
know what I'm
easy.
saying. That's what I'm. Yeah, exactly.
Coltrane, you gotta get married now.
No, we good. We are. Mm-mm. We good. We are happy. She didn't get no ring,
You
but she got a house, so I think she's pretty smiley right now.
okay? It's not
She got
important
a.
for you. Go ahead. I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna say she got a house. She got a set of house keys and all the mustache rides she wants. So she should be good.
It'd be the extra. It'd be the extra.
What you talking about?
Oh
It'd be the
yeah.
extra.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I know
the
what you're talking
extra.
about.
The extra.
She should be happy.
So this beautiful podcasting that you guys are doing, are you eventually gonna take it like possibly to the road? I mean, do you guys see yourself in the future taking this to the road, other states maybe?
Yeah,
I'm
I see
glad you
that.
asked. I'm glad
Oh
you asked.
hell, you shouldn't ask.
Glad you asked that question.
Don't believe it. Don't
Right
not on
now,
her show. We ain't at home. We
whatever.
at somebody else's house. Stop.
Listen, listen. Right now, we're in talks right now with because we're doing this season the Battle of the Sexes. So it's me, Big Hood, Queen Donatella, and Miss Cheesecake. So right now we're in talks of doing like a little possible little tour type thing for it. Possibility. Got some tour
I
dates coming
yeah,
up.
that's
Oh Lord.
y'all need to invest in yourselves and put some coin on that
Hmm.
and start, yeah,
Don't
run
don't
around.
don't
Oh,
Yeah.
don't
But don't
don't
what?
don't do that.
why not?
You
Don't
You
do
know how
what?
fast is
Don't
listen to
do
what he
doing
what?
gonna say.
it. Very
Let
successful.
let him keep going and see watch where he go with this.
You the
It is
truck.
not.
You truck driver, you could be the driver. You could actually move
Exactly. You
low
gonna
key.
drive the bus.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know why you
sir.
acting like that.
No, sir. I'm the talent.
Come on, man.
Not driving a bus is beneath me.
He said he the talent. Oh damn.
Talent.
Hey,
Talent.
and the crazy thing is, that's what I started off as, a bus driver.
And
You
you can
started,
end
That's
it by
exactly what
being the bus driver.
but like what kind of bus driver? School bus
I used
driver
to be a school bus driver, and I used to occasionally drive for a company called Lancaster Tours.
oh, tour buses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so you
Exactly.
love driving. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I gave up my car a while back. I just feel so free taking this damn train. You don't understand. In New York City, you could take a train and land wherever the hell you need to land in like 30 minutes flat.
Oh
The
yeah.
problem was that, as I was growing up, everybody had a car. So of course I had to get me a car. And I didn't realize till after I gave up my car how much freedom I actually had. I was like, wow, this is so damn different. I don't think I do miss driving. Some of the best times were me just jumping in the car and just running away from everything and just driving to places and just having a good time.
So you
But
from New York?
definitely,
Oh,
born and
okay.
raised in, yeah, my
See,
mom and my father. Yeah, go ahead.
driving is different for y'all up there. I used to deliver back. I think that was between '03 and '06 when I used to
Mm-hmm.
deliver Campbell soup from Fayetteville, North Carolina, to
Not the camp.
Yonkers in New York.
Get
Um,
out.
and driving is different because in the South, and I do mean South, we have to have cars. Like, ain't no but like where we from, there's no bus transportation, taxi. They don't even have Uber down here. Uber or Lyft. So if you don't have a car, you don't have a means of transportation. You either got to ask somebody to take you somewhere, or have somebody come pick you up. Or, I mean, it's most of the people down here driving is a must. We can't just give up cars because think about it, like me. I work an hour away from where I live, so I have to go pick up my tractor trailer. I go pick it up an hour from here. So yeah, I can't lift that every week or Uber or take a taxi. Matter of fact, I don't even think we got a taxi company here no more.
Mm.
Not anymore. You know.
No. So, and that's mostly what it is around here. You get down towards Columbia, South Carolina, places like that, Charleston, Myrtle
Mm-hmm.
Beach. You might can find those different services, but for the rest of the area, Spartanburg, I think, got it now. Greenville, but everywhere else, no. I mean, it's just rural. So, yeah, we can't just give up driving. I think sometimes I hate driving cars. Anything with four wheels, I hate driving. Trucks, I'll drive that all day. Don't bother me a bit. I drive a truck 10, 11 miles a day most of the time.
I mean, but you do got vans and stuff that are four wheeler. I don't know what's the
Hate vans.
difference.
Hate them.
What's the difference for you?
I don't know. I guess I'm a, I'm a, I'm a trucker at heart. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't just fall into driving. That's something I like doing. I actually like driving a truck. So when I'm in a truck, I'm relaxed. No matter what's going on around me, the world can be burning down around me, and I'm still good. Making money. Every second I'm behind that wheel, I'm making money. So I'm just, cool. But I'm in a car. It's just so much ridiculousness I see on a day-to-day basis.
Mm.
All people who drive the same route to work every day, but you still can't manage to find your exit to the last minute. Lord have mercy. I'm getting hot.
The
Let me
road
stop.
is just piling right now.
It's bubbling up in me. Let me stop. Forehead sweating.
uh-uh.
I mean,
That's
it's
because
just
you at eye
ridiculous.
level now with the other drivers.
Right.
Once you in that big truck, you don't see much, but what's ahead of you, or
Right.
what's
I can see
behind.
miles down the highway.
Right.
Yeah, I hate being in a car.
Uh-uh. You ever got flipped? Like when someone said, "Fuck you." There are
I
plenty of
get.
times.
I'd have I done been flipped off, shot at, been in a couple of fights on the highway.
Shot at on
Yeah,
the
I've been shot
highway?
at a couple times. Oh yeah, people shoot at you. Your big truck. Yeah. Um,
Wow.
People cut me off all the time. And these trucks have radars in the front of them. So a lot of times when you cut a big truck off and you slam on brakes, it's not the driver slamming on brakes, it's the truck slamming on brakes. It automatically slams on brakes. So now I'm fighting this truck to try to keep control of it because you want it to do something stupid. So most of the time I just press my pedal. I just pray it just runs you over.
Mm.
Maybe I should have said that on radio. No,
Maybe, maybe.
yeah. It just
Mm.
it happens so much on a day-to-day basis, and people don't
Wow.
understand the weight of a truck. You
Yeah, of
know,
course.
you ask most people what you think a tractor trailer weigh, and they usually give you a number like maybe 20,000 pounds or 10,000 pounds. Fully loaded tractor trailers can weigh anywhere between most of the time when I'm rolling down the highway, I'm up to 79,000 pounds. I can weigh up to 80,000 pounds. If I get a permit, I can weigh up to 120,000 pounds. Your car weighs about 2,000 pounds. So if I hit you, it's like a grown man stepping on an empty soda can. Just think about that.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the ratio for that. So you
That
die.
is pretty interesting because, yeah, in the southern parts, I notice a lot of people do drive a lot of the tractor trailers. Like, I don't, those are their cars. They
Mm-hmm.
literally drive everywhere with that shit.
Yeah.
I've seen, yeah. So how much is something like that worth out there? Like, how much can you get for a tractor trailer? That's pretty much
The
like
one I
what you said. Uh-huh.
the one I drive now is what they call a heavy haul Freightliner Cascadia. That truck is worth about. It's a base model, so it's worth about $220,000. That's
Mm.
just the cab. It's about $220,000 if you get a little few more. If you go up to like the standard model, if you was gonna buy and be an independent driver, it's probably about 250. You go up to deluxe, you start getting at 280,000 dollars. And truck payments aren't like car payments. Truck payments are $1,400 to $1,500 a week.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
every week.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
wicked.
and that ain't including fuel and all that extra stuff. $1,000 fill up every day with fuel. Cost me
Mm-mm.
$700 a day in fuel. So
That's crazy.
yeah.
But it is professional, so you do want to have the best model out there too. I kind of figured that that's what you would do, being that that's what you do all the time. But
Yeah, you want something that ain't gonna break down. You want something that's gonna constantly make you money and not take money out your pockets.
correct. So you said you like to talk mostly about relationship talks on your podcast. Like what kind of relationship talks? Like everything, or do you guys have a certain lane that you get on?
Uh,
Mm.
Mostly it's everything. Um, there's certain things we don't touch for kind of toe the line, but we don't touch certain things, and we don't talk about nothing we haven't experienced. So uh, we kind of stay away from stuff we don't know. We don't dabble in stuff we don't know, and that's about it. We try to keep it a little comedic, but we don't like talking about stuff we don't really know about.
But for the informative side, it's good to actually learn about things you don't know about. So the person who's coming in on some relationship talk should be able to probably inform you on a lot of things about that situation, right? And then I guess I understand why you dabble in it, but isn't it intriguing to figure out like what's going on with that and figure out what it is that's happening in their relationship?
That's when I start asking the questions, like and I'm genuinely a lot of times when you hear me ask people questions, even it make them mad. A lot of times I'm genuinely asking a question because I want to know. I really want to know, and they think I'm being sarcastic, or I guess because my comedic standpoint on it. They think I'm
Hmm.
just being a butthole about it, but I just really want to know because it might be something I don't know about. Say, for instance, the alphabet community. We don't know a lot about that, so we don't really talk about their type of relationship. We stick to what we actually know. Now, if I'm in your panel or your show and that's what you're talking about, I can't add to it. I might ask a lot of questions or important questions that I think I want to know. You know,
And what about you, 46? Because you seem to always just sit there and not say nothing. Are you the same? Do you ask
Um,
questions?
um,
Okay.
most time I
And
do. Most time I
Coltrane,
do.
you
I
have
had to think
to
about
your
that because I had to think, do I be asking? I really don't be asking any questions like that. But see, the thing about the dynamic of our podcast is, it is not being funny or nothing like that. But Big Hood, he's long winded, so he talks more than I do.
Yeah, you just let
It's
people
not a
do that.
bad thing. It's not a
Hmm.
bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. I don't mean. That's why I said I don't mean it in a fun in a funny way. I mean, you talk more than I do.
Mm.
So that's the dynamic of the podcast.
I remember that. Okay.
What the fuck you talking about, man? So I guess you're gonna take this to the Facebook group. I just threw you to the side again on another show, right? That's what we
Let
going with
me
this?
get that off my screen because that's exactly where I was.
Oh damn!
I
Oh
had
damn!
swiped that bitch over so quick.
Oh damn!
Exactly.
I had already
Like,
typed in, listen to this bullshit.
what bullshit? It's the truth. This
Oh,
is
you
the
see this guy?
consensus of a
See
lot
this
of
guy?
people.
Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
I love
This is
that
the
shit.
consensus. This is the
For that-
consensus of a lot of the people that have done shows with us and people that listen to the show. You talk a lot,
Ugh,
so I'll let you take the floor.
I can't help it. People want to hear
The
how
only
sexy my
time,
voice
the
is.
only
I can't help
time
that.
it's not. But I'm just saying, the only time I say something is when if I don't agree with what you're saying, then I say something.
Just cause my voice sound like uh, sandalwood and chest hair,
No, the
don't make me a
fuck.
bad person.
No, the fuck it don't.
That sandalwood and chest hair. Damn.
It sound like bushes and stalking. However you whatever way you want to put it.
This is my version of butt naked ride and Ivory Spring soap.
Get the
It don't get no sexier than this.
That shit sound like Tussie. You know how Tussie was back in the day.
You smear under your arms.
damn. Oh
Cheap
my
and
god.
diluted.
And I
Mm.
oh shit.
So you
You got
ladies out there, when you
go
you're a
ahead.
real man.
I'm not a
I actually cut my own firewood with an axe.
You say that a lot. You say that a lot.
With no shirt
Like
on,
you say that also. I'm like,
with my belly button out.
ugh, ugh, ugh.
Oh my god, the commercials y'all could have. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh shit. We got three in the clip. Let me run these. This is for you guys. Thank you guys for coming. This is them damn
Pleasure,
country
pleasure.
boys on this motherfucking couch right here. I'm enjoying the conversation, them two alone. Alone. No wonder why they have a podcast. Let's run Salty Coffee in the building.
Dr. Diamond P and the Cowboys? Oh, them damn boys, them damn cowboy boys.
Oh
What?
no.
I forget. Them damn country boys. Oh my goodness, it's right
Oh,
Okay.
there in the
All
title.
Ah,
right.
Good
All right.
evening, and the
uh,
listeners, everyone's out there. Diamond P, I don't know if you were nominated because I was in there for 3 hours and I had to go to class, so I apologize. Big
nah, you
Daddy,
good.
Coltrane, hello, 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 and them damn country buzz.
Thank you
I like the
so
way
much.
she said it at the end.
Yeah, right. She had a little twist to it. All right. We're gonna go with Miss Support, Bunny J.
My girl.
Hey, Dr. Diamond P. Hey, Big Daddy. Hey, Coltrane. Hey, y'all on the motherfucking couch. If y'all don't know, this them country boys. I love their show. They are fucking funny, raw, real. I love that I can always come to their show and get an aspect of a man's mind. Like, I love that they feed off each other. They're definitely dope as fuck. And if you don't know, you better watch them country boys. Well, not watch, but hear. And go check them out. They on all platforms. I follow them on Spotify, TikTok, I think TikTok, IG, and Stereo. Get in it.
All right, look at you. You got yourself a marketing team right there. They know about you guys.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Soon as
she's
I get
like
rich.
our number one listener.
Soon as
Bunny J.
I get
Her and
rich, I'm just gonna
Nay.
send her a bologna sandwich. Extra tomato.
Why
A
everything
balloon.
got to be baloney? Why?
No. Oh my God.
That's special. That's a kind
Do they
gesture.
sell? They sell bologna still?
Yeah,
What
they
is
call it
bol-
bologna.
what is
No,
what?
they
Wait, what?
don't. You call it.
That's the rich people
Only
bologna.
you call.
It's called
No, only you
bologna.
call it that. You the only one call it that. Nobody else
Or
don't call it
if
that.
you really want to get bougie, it's Luna sausage.
Bologna. Bologna
Bologna.
sausage. Oh
Bologna.
yeah.
You the meat man. You should know.
I don't do that. I don't slice meat. That's beneath me. I don't do that.
Oh,
I cut steak.
fuck.
It's totally different. I don't do that
So
shit.
you mean to tell me you don't be back there slicing up that lunch loaf, that stuff with that
No,
meat with the cheese already built into it?
no, that's deli. I don't do
He,
deli.
Oh,
I make more
bad.
than them. That's beneath me.
oh, he points to say, "Do that." That's what he does.
Mm-mm,
Okay.
mm-mm.
46
They do that over there.
glove behind the deli counter. Like, no, do that.
Mm-mm. No, I don't. Nah,
I'm
I don't
gonna
wear a
call your
hairnet. I wear a
job
hat.
Monday morning. I'm gonna call
Mm-mm,
your job and ask you, do they got the premium Hoodoo Wajour?
Whoa,
Nobody
That's
know what
hot
that is.
dog water.
Water.
That's the fancy hot dog water.
disgusting. There's
No, but for
people
real though, we know somebody that
who
was
drink.
he was on hot dog water. Yeah,
Mm-mm, I've seen it.
So
yeah, yeah. His
hot
future
dog water
father-in-law.
is any
Mm-mm.
drug that you can
He tried to
think
slide
of
by like he didn't hear
for,
me say that, but that's all right.
yeah. Oh, that's your
Wait, he
uncle.
he was. Oh my God.
No, they ain't my biological uncle. He uncle
He's
by
still your
marriage.
uncle.
Was by marriage. Not no more. Mine ain't married to him.
He will forever be the guy who drinks hot dog water. That's just,
Yeah,
that's just like,
Exactly.
yes, exactly.
once somebody do that, that's it. That's your forever tag. Damn, that's
You,
crazy.
you just you tell what he did was he got caught. He got caught cheating, and he ended up leaving. Well, my aunt left him, but he ended up being with that lady, that girl or whatever, for a little while. And from my understanding, you know what I'm saying, she would cook hot dogs all the time, and he would tell her to throw away the hot dogs
Stop
so he could
lying.
just drink the water.
You got to be kidding me. That's not a story.
The term hot dog water
Story.
comes from, we don't really say drugs or crack
That
or
can't
anything like
be
that.
real.
Anybody who's doing anything, abusing any kind of drug, if you drink too much alcohol, oh, we call it hot dog water.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
I
we do.
don't. He was literally drinking hot dog water.
The
I don't care
devastating
what you say.
cheated
I
on
don't
his
care what
wife.
you say.
The most
Yeah,
important part of this story was that he drank hot dog water. This is crazy.
he drunk hot dog water. Yep.
Like fuck the cheating. He drank hot
Fuck
dog
the
water.
cheating.
But see, that was the thing. That was something that we already knew. We knew it, but my aunt was the type. She had to see it for herself. You could tell her all day that he was cheating, but she wasn't gonna believe it till she saw it.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the hot dog water. Like he was holding it like a canister inside his coat pocket, would sip a little bit, like, like,
Oh no,
like.
he only drunk that at the he only drunk that at that girl house. He didn't care. He didn't have a to-go cup. I mean, you just drink it out the pot, I guess. I don't know.
Uh-uh. I swear, I thought that was what it was. I was like,
That's
damn,
gross.
this man took hot dog water to the next level. My God.
Yeah, he said every now and then they get those those red hots.
Oh my
No,
God.
the fuck.
Then he have his version of some type of pink Moscato, a
Pink.
version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
God.
You
Wow.
gotta cook the hot dogs. You can't let the water get totally red. You gotta let it get pinkish.
I don't think anybody in
And
here wants
then
the recipe, sir. I don't think we want to know the recipe. It doesn't really matter to us. You know what I mean? Because
Gross.
well, you know what?
no,
Shout
I'm
it
doing
out.
that.
Because this
I
is
only do that to
stereo.
mess
Who
with him.
knows? Somebody may be addicted to that shit, want a different spice to it. Go ahead. Shout out the recipe.
No,
Beating
I'm
off
just
to
doing
that
that to
hot
fuck
dog
with Big
water right
Hood.
now.
That's all. I'm just fucking with Big Hood. That's all.
You know, I know that's
Oh,
gross.
is it really you, Coltrane, that's drinking the hot
Oh
dog
no.
water? Is that what? Oh, you
Oh.
sure? It
Mm-mm.
seemed like he was trying to tell you something.
Mm-mm. He's saying that because that's my lady's father, his uncle.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
You keep
that's
putting
why
that
he's
uncle
saying that.
part on there. He ain't
That's
my
your
uncle.
uncle, man. I mean,
No, he
he
I
not.
come
keep
around here.
telling you,
He come
you're
down here right now. He
related.
ain't gonna call you nephew. That's what you telling me. You come down here
Mm-mm.
right now. He ain't gonna call you
He don't
nephew.
call
That's
me
what you
nothing
telling
because
me.
I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him.
Last time you was down here, he didn't call you nephew.
No, he called me Gerard.
Mm.
Shit,
He
I
said
said my
nephew.
damn name.
I
Yes, he
Son
know.
of
did.
a bitch.
I just.
You got me to say my goddamn name.
I see
You
that
got
shit
me to say
right
my
there.
damn
Let's
name.
go.
Got him. Surprise,
Right.
motherfucker.
That's right.
You got me to say my damn name.
He back on
That's
he
all
back
right.
on Facebook. You better watch him. He back on
Got him.
Facebook right now.
That's all right. I'll edit that out on my
Oh,
when I submit the show. I'll
oh,
edit
damn.
that part out.
But the thing is, this is a live show, so all these people heard it. I'm sorry for the
Well,
future people who call you that.
follow me on a lot of people follow me on Instagram, so they know my real name anyway. Most of these people know my real name.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Are
none of
you
these people
So
are
know
you
me.
guys streaming this on another platform right now?
No,
not
it
right
goes.
now,
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah, it get
I
uploaded.
yeah,
You said
I
editing.
upload it.
Wait, whoa, what are we doing here? Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go into the next message. I don't like to, they nominated me for non plus. These motherfuckers. Okay. You know what? Let me not call that motherfuckers. I love each and every one of you. That non plus. Damn. That was some dirty cold hard shit. All right.
We were one vote away.
Oh,
This was the voting. If this was September 9th, bro, I think I would have been. They would have executed me. They would have there she is, non plus. Stamp it and give it
my
to her.
my dumb ass thought they were talking about dick size.
What?
9+. I'm like,
You
I got
gotta
eight.
be fucking
I got eight
kidding
in a
me.
centimeter. I ain't got no
The
9. I don't know
fuck
where they get this
out of
9 shit
here.
from. I got 8 in 1 centimeter. That's it. That
Oh
9
my
shit, I can't
God.
can't fuck with it. I don't
We
know where they got
we
9
going
from.
we going to a message. I don't know what the fuck is
Good
going on here.
evening, Dr. Diamond P. What up, girl? How you
Mr.
doing? Just passing
Dad.
through, showing some love. What up, Coltrane and Big Daddy? Not sure if I met you
H now.
guys, but hey, hey, hey. Have a great show. Oh, grrr.
This is them damn
Mm-hmm.
country
Thank
boys.
you.
Follow them if you haven't already. They are on all platforms. Let them know exactly where they can hear your content. Please tell them.
Hit it, producer.
Okay, we're on Spotify, Amazon Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio.
Get my pistol out.
I got us streaming on YouTube. We're on all podcast platforms.
Oh no, you brought up. Not another
We on
thotty.
Brought that pellet gun in here.
all. Hey, we on all platforms. Pistol in the air.
All of them. And they all run by them damn country boys. So that's all you gotta write is them damn country boys, and they should be pulled up really quickly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got another one for y'all. Hold on. Pandusa in the clip.
Good evening, everyone. Dr. Diamond P, Big Daddy, Coltrane, how are you doing? How's everybody in the audience? I just came by right now. See what you guys were talking about. Don't worry, you don't have to answer. I'm just going to read the room. I should have read the room before I left a message, but I'm here.
There you
She
go.
in the South too.
Well, she actually she's in Maryland. I just discovered that today. She's over on this
Decatur.
side. She's over on my side. We got Miss Moon in the building.
I didn't hear shit. I'm in the shower right now, so I don't even know your name. What I will say is shout out to Dr. Diamond P, Big Daddy, and Coltrane. I'm enjoying the show. Keep it coming.
That's really popping when somebody
Appreciate
come out the shower with their hands touch their phone just to leave a message. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I wouldn't do that though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what's up. Thank you very much, Miss Moon. You wouldn't do it?
I would.
We about to put that in
be
this.
in the
We about to
shower.
put that in this bank material.
I would be in the shower, soaping up everything, listening to myself.
You know
I
what?
think I'm just that sexy.
You fucking creepy as shit. Creepy as shit.
You need to come up to you and just like
Oh,
suplex
you creepy.
talking that crazy shit. Oh my God. How she feel about you talking like that? Does she have any words for you or she just let you fly?
My lady?
Yeah.
I talk to her like that all the time. She loves it.
No,
I don't. No, I'm not.
You don't talk to her like that? Why
I'm not this person in real life. If you meet me in real life, you wouldn't even think I'm the same person I'm on here. Most people I tell, put it like this. I was at a customer one time and I heard somebody talking about one of our topics they had heard on Spotify. And they had heard our show. And I'm steady trying to convince this guy, yeah, you talking about my show. And he'd be like, yeah, I listen to the show too. I'm like, no, it's really my show. And we going back and forth. And I'm trying to tell this guy, that's me talking. And people, I guess I'm more professional and reserved in real life, I guess you would say.
Okay.
Now we doing the nasty. It's something else. Where we talk about a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, she's really reserved. But she know how I am. She know me.
I like that. She know me. Come on. You know.
Yeah, she know.
You know how
she know I like morning mustache rides. The
Whoa.
dancing crab in the morning time. You know, well, that's just me. I mean, you know how I am.
Okay, kudos to the love. I hear that. Okay, she's definitely being shout out the whole show. That's what's happening. Kudos to Mrs. Coltrane. All right, kudos to Miss Coltrane. All right, we got Nez.
8 and 1 centimeter. Didn't take long, huh? For you to throw that in there, you just couldn't wait to slide that in there.
Exactly.
What's going on, Big Daddy 46? What's going on, Coltrane? Hey, Dr. Diamond, what's going on?
What's up? Shout out to you. Thank you to the show. Thank you so much.
I think more people should have their measurement. You should know your measurement.
Yeah, but we've been doing this for 5 seasons.
What's the point for though? What in your measurements? Like, what do you need it for?
I don't know. It's just it makes me feel better about my day.
Oh my God. What you was gonna say? 46.
Nah, I mean, I guess for me it's like we've been doing this for like 5 seasons, and he has yet to miss an episode of talking about the 8 and 1.
Really?
It's like
I got
every
merch coming
episode. We do 15 episodes a season. So we got like right now I think we are like 68 episodes. So for 68 episodes, I have to hear about the 8-in-1. I have to hear about chest hair. I have to hear about spam in the pale moonlight. I got to hear about
Wait, don't
baloney.
give
I got to
it
hear about
all.
all this,
He didn't do all of
Hey,
his shit.
everything.
Hold on, you give it up too
He
much
ain't do
right
all
now.
of it.
We
He
gotta
got
hear all.
more. Nah, everybody done heard it, but not everybody. But
Oh,
the show ain't over yet.
oh
The
my!
show is not over yet.
He got more in his arsenal, huh?
He got more. He got more in the tank. I promise you, he do.
Oh my God! And so, does that make you feel uncomfortable, or do you just roll with it like the homie you are?
At this point, I just roll with it. Because I expect it. I know that he's gonna say it. One time he went the whole show and then waited till we was getting ready to end the show, getting ready to play the music out. Then he had to throw that in there. So I measured today. Okay, I can fit the whole circumference of what you said, paper roll, paper towel roll or whatever.
yeah,
And
Oh
I'm
wow!
like,
brawny, the brawny,
that's
brawny.
that's news. That's news that I don't need. I don't use that news. I'm good. We went the whole show without it. Like,
Go
but
to
that's
Oh
why I
my
Walmart.
don't say
God!
anything.
Go
That's
to the
why I don't
Wow!
say
shaving cream
anything
aisle.
because that's why I don't say anything because I let him go. Just go. Just
Go to
you know,
Walmart. Go to the shaving
just
cream
go.
aisle. Pick up the Gillette sensitive shaving cream with the orange top. Boom. That's me. That's me.
No.
Now I don't know about that blue top shit because I ain't never met with the orange.
Well,
That's
this is
me.
you. This is just
Got
you
you
now.
covered.
It's a thing you have to do now. It's like not one show you can let it go.
No,
And
I,
if
I just can't.
Mm-mm. He can't.
now you can't.
Because I had
I
seven
really
and three
think.
quarters, but
Yeah,
I
I
lost
remember that too.
50. Right now I'm at 59 pounds I don't lost. So I gained some. So the 8 and 1 centimeter is something new to me. and it is spectacular.
Hmm.
I'm telling you.
This
I'm
is
telling you,
bizarre. I
you got some
never had.
extra. I had some penis in the reserve.
My God, I never had this type of audience. I mean, like this type of panel where I've heard this
Yeah.
much about an 8. What is it? 8 point what centimeters?
8 and 1 centimeter. That's it.
Eight
That's all you
one.
get.
It's crazy.
That's all I
That's
got.
that's all you
That's it.
get.
Ain't no more. Ain't nothing in the reserve and none of that.
Oh my God. Let's get back to next.
You forgot the meow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, bitch.
that's the one. Yeah, that's fun. This is funny as shit. I ain't gonna. Y'all real comedians.
But how do you measure? From the bottom, the side, or the top? Which one? Because I need to know. Because I think you over here measuring from different angles and cheating and shit. I don't even think you grew. You just measured it from a different angle.
You always. I'm gonna tell y'all something, fellas. I'm gonna tell you something. You always measure from the bottom. Do not measure from the top. You'll be real disappointed. Measure from the bottom. Every time.
Okay, fellas, y'all heard that? Okay, he's giving y'all.
I'm
He's
I'm
giving you.
really trying to figure out how the conversation turned. And now we talking about the 8-in-1. He has done it.
Hey,
He has done the ultimate thing, a straight
You
up
helped him.
interview, and now we talk about the 8-in-1.
You helped him.
How that
You gave
happened?
him all the arsenal.
I would give it his own avatar, but I'm pretty sure we get kicked off for that shit. But I'm
Oh,
just
you
No,
know
you would
what?
get kicked off.
Oh my
You would get
God,
kicked off.
this
I
is
be
really
doing the voices for it and everything.
the voices for it. Okay, you know what? This is different. This is very different. Hold on, we got Frenchie in the clip.
Can't tell you how many times that I have done a show in the kata. Would you get that off my butt crack? Ow!
What?
Wow.
I don't know whether to be turned on or scared.
I'm scared right now and when we first started. This is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've done it. Fuck. I'll be back in the clip.
Shout out to the couch.
Uh,
Oh,
you see what you did? You let these little kids
Exactly.
eat and want
mm-mm.
water.
Y'all going to jail.
That's right.
Y'all going to
Somebody
jail.
get the cops.
Somebody call Ice-T right now.
This man is wilding.
Hey, Liv,
Chris
we
Hansen,
got another one.
Chris Hansen gonna be on your ass. You talking about that 81? Them little kids listening.
Oh,
I didn't know that. I didn't know there was no kids listening. Gotta stop with that.
Watch what happens. Watch
FBI
what happens.
window right the fuck now. They
Jail.
SWAT people coming into your house.
Mm, 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 mm.
So when you do your shows, what kind of setting do you put for your guests? Like what kind of setting is there for them? Do you do it over the phone? Do you do it like video? How do you conduct your podcast?
So right now, we got a couple ways. Usually we do it with guests that are already on stereo. If not, we have a few people we have special guests. I hate to say his name, but we call him D Love. He actually comes to my house, to my studio, and sits in with me. And he uses the mic across from me. So we kind of got a good environment. We are expanding. I'm having a studio built, another one built right now. So hopefully in the future we'll have our own couch. We ain't gonna steal your name. We ain't gonna do that.
Right.
But I can see my sexy ass sitting on that couch with a robe on and some bunny slippers.
Here we go. This is this is
You gonna be in
nonstop.
that motherfucker by yourself. You gonna be in that motherfucker by yourself. By
A
yourself.
Costco 5-gallon
yourself.
bucket of baby oil.
And I will be doing the other part of this podcast at my own house, like I've been doing.
And what about your cousin, your woman, 46? Like, how does she feel about that as well? You know, the whole
Initially she thought it was.
no,
Initially she thought it was a hobby. Now she see that it's a little bit bigger now. Like I mean, like I said, we stream on all platforms, so we have listeners, we have people that email us and stuff like that. So she's cool with it now.
Who are you actually asking about?
I was asking about his woman, your cousin. Oh no, yeah, your cousin
My
now.
woman.
Yeah, his
his woman and his woman. My woman is his cousin.
Oh right, okay. Your woman is his cousin. That's right. Okay, I stopped.
Oh, that's a funny story too. I was that close to being with his cousin, but I was a true friend and walked away.
I'm a true friend too. I was that close to being with your cousin, but we decided we're gonna do it tonight, not this morning.
Well, so is that a bro code thing? Like, okay, yeah, you discovered now that this is the person's cousin or family member, and now you're not just gonna touch it because y'all know each other, y'all friends.
So the first 3, I didn't. Well, no, that'll be a lie. The first 2, I didn't know that was their cousin. I didn't. The third one and the fourth one, I absolutely knew that was their cousin. But we grew up. Me and the third one grew up together, like from cookies and Kool-Aid, sandboxes. We grew up together, and she basically asked a favor of me to remove her flower. And I was like, no, I really don't want to do that because we've been friends for a long time. We was playing sandbox. And she was like, hey, stop being fat and just do it. And I was like, okay.
No, the fuck you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't. No, she didn't.
I ended up, then after I'd done it, she was like, hey, I'm not into big guys like that. So Toodaloo. She dumped me.
No, she did not. No, she didn't. That is not what happened.
She dumped the shit out of me.
That part, yeah, she did. She did. But you know what I mean?
Yep. And then, so the woman with now, I don't know. I really don't know how we ended up together because she couldn't stand me. Like, she really couldn't stand me. I don't really know how we ended up together. We just worked. We really worked. So
Wow. What a love story. How we met again, honey? I don't remember. I was
she,
doing my thing. You was doing your thing. We just came together. Who the fuck knows? Who cares? We together.
I used to try to say hey to her. I'd be like, hey, how you doing? Why you talking to me? Seriously, that's how she used to treat me. I did have sex with a lot of her college roommates, but that ain't
Oh
the
my
reason I'm a
God.
person like that. That is
No wonder why you're not married. Jesus.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Keep talking.
Keep talking.
She already know about that.
I'm not talking about
She
her.
know
She
about
don't
that.
listen to this. She don't listen to our shit no way. What are you talking about? You act like she listens to that part. She don't listen to that shit we be doing. Come on now.
So Donatella's been your host. I mean, well, she's been your guest for a couple of shows. I've attended one of them. How did you get to meet Donatella?
Well, I listened to Donatella's morning show and stuff like that, and then it was like we were getting emails that we needed more of a woman's point of view on the topics that we were doing. So that's when I reached out to her, and I felt like, she would be a good fit. Her and Miss Cheesecake would be a good fit. And then we had Salty Coffee for one episode also. So, and I think it's a good fit as far as Donatella, because the interaction between her and Big Hood is priceless. I love every minute of it.
Yeah, she dope. She dope people.
Wait, you just named the name. What was it again? Donatella who?
The Donatella. Big Hood.
Big. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So you guys, well, I hear you. Okay. And so now she's gonna be a regular on your shows, I suppose.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, like I said, we're doing the we have like a 5-episode type deal thing going on with Donatella and Miss Cheesecake. So basically, I guess we're just gonna do Battle of the Sexes or whatever. So that's what we'll be doing for the next, 4 more episodes.
And this is also by video.
No.
None of our stuff is video.
No.
You won't be doing video anytime. Like, this is something that you're not gonna do ever. It's video.
I'll put it like this: the company I work for has a lot of strict standards that I don't particularly believe in, but they paying the bills right now. Until this is paying the bills, I have to keep a certain plausible deniability. Even with my picture being up there, I can always say this ain't me. They can't prove that it is me. So, as long as I got a way of saying it ain't me, I can literally say it ain't me. I'm good. But the moment it becomes a fact is when it's a problem. Now, I don't mention their name, or I don't mention
right.
I don't mention their name or who I work for, but I am a high-profile individual with my company. So if you ever come to my company or look at some of our company videos, a lot of times you see my face. So I have to kind of keep a certain anonymity.
Right.
Yeah.
But voice, my God. They never came and said, "Is this you?" I mean, you were able to deny it?
Yeah, they've asked, but all I got to do is say, no, that's not me. And that's all they need to hear. That's all they need to hear to say, okay, well, fine. They're just going by their business. But when you start talking video and all that stuff,
yeah, that's more.
I would have to clear that through them first, because, like I said, they are the money now. But once they're not the money anymore, that's when you know. But you know, in this industry right now, with all the podcasts being put out every day, so many podcasts being put out today, video is one of those things that is irrelevant, kind of. The numbers coming in that was that RSS feed. That's where your numbers gonna come from.
Mhm.
So that's all the big carriers. That's all they care about. So they don't care. They don't really care for video. Now YouTube, that's a different story. But if you only on YouTube, you're not a. I don't consider you a podcast. I consider you a blogger.
Mm.
Some
On a
people
you-
think differently.
Okay. But now with this new AI movement, maybe you don't even have to be there. You could just, push the AI.
They already have. You can do a podcast with avatars now if you have a VR headset. I
Right.
have a VR headset. You can do a full podcast with your own avatar, sitting in the couch. You can put the camera angles. You really don't need no equipment. All the equipment is built in. The camera angles are built in. Everything is already built in. So you can do all that stuff through like the Oculus VR now. So
Right.
pretty soon, all of us are going to be facing some challenges in this industry of, how we're doing this, because it's going to be so many people doing it. You're going to have to keep the content good somehow.
And relevant. And very much relevant.
Right.
Right now, the AI movement is what's relevant right now, and people do have to change up how to do certain things. And I don't believe that podcasting is at that part yet, but it soon should be. A lot of people are visual. Some people do take this to work. They listen. I mean, I'm one of those books, as I'm in, I download a couple of books. I listen to that in the train. But it's always something visual to see. That's why TikTok, YouTube, and there's a couple of platforms, and I forgot what they were, but that's why they're still so damn successful, because you're looking at people doing what they do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt. When this studio is finished, I'm looking at right now. When it's finished, there'll be cameras everywhere in there. But I don't know how I'm gonna make that work. My thought was to build a high-tech podcasting studio and maybe rent out the time to some other people that maybe want to be visual,
right?
And just to have it in there. But other than that, my show or no show I do will be visual. That sexy ass man up there in the corner up there, that's the only one y'all gonna get. The flannel shirt. That's what you get for right now.
Right.
You have to pay for on my OnlyFans page. I'm thinking about going with the name Jolly Rancher.
That you'll not make any money from.
I'm gonna make all kind of money.
You will be broke.
It's gonna be based on a handyman theme.
Right.
You will be broke.
You're gonna get the call. You're gonna get to send a message. You're gonna get to send in requests of what you want me to fix in your house with my tube belt on. I got a brand new tube belt sitting right beside me, matter of fact.
He thought about it.
Yeah.
He's got.
I've already heard it.
But what kind of advice do you guys give each other? Do you do it on a daily basis? Like, do you guys give each other advice?
I try, but he doesn't listen.
I give him advice. I'm always telling him to stop selling himself short.
And
stop
do you feel that a lot?
Huh?
He does that a lot.
Yeah, like the stuff he know how to do with this, like this whole us being on all these platforms. That's all him. That's him and his media company. My media company is something totally different, but him and his media company got us to where we are now. Easy. And he's starting to push other people to that. I think he's starting to get into that where he's more confident, so he's pushing everybody else into it too. He's gaining more people into his company. But I don't think he still don't look at it as what he's doing as a big thing. And that may be one of my things. I look at a lot of stuff we do as big.
Right.
I also want him to start using condoms.
Say that last
one. What that got to do with anything? What that got to do with the conversation at hand? What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. It'd be the random stuff you say sometimes. Had nothing to do with nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with what we talking about.
Wow.
I couldn't just let that slide.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't.
Exactly.
And what
The
and what
way
do you give Coltrane 46?
I mean, I try to tell him, when he be like, hey, I want to sell some feet pics. That ain't the move. I wouldn't do that if I was you. I want to
That's
do the
feet.
OnlyFans. I don't really think nobody want to see that. You said
I'm
it on a few shows, and you didn't get the answers that you thought you were gonna get. So it's like I try to give him those type of things, like let's stay within the realm in which we're in.
They be
Let's not
inboxing me
expand
when
out
are
and
the
stuff like
feet.
that.
When are the feet pics coming? When you
Ain't
gonna put
nobody,
barbecue sauce on?
ain't nobody inbox you about no shit
Yeah,
like that.
that is a lie.
It is.
Straight out
It is.
lie.
It is.
I
It
mean,
is.
but right now I know that he is obviously joking and he does a lot of that. So I know when he comes and presents himself to you, that's just not something that you take very seriously, right? I mean, you definitely know that he's just joking.
No,
You
who's
just,
just joking? Him? Talking about Big
yeah,
Hood?
yeah.
Nah, no. You got to take it as being serious. You
You say,
cannot take it as a joke because there's some seriousness behind it.
oh, really?
Yes.
We done been through a lot together. We done been in shootouts.
Oh,
We done
my
been through a lot
God.
together. And I can't think of one time we done actually had a real full out serious comment. We was in a shootout. I mean, it was a guy standing like 20 feet from us with a shotgun. He just blowing shots. Boo, boo, boo. And this fool is skipping across the parking lot with a shotgun, coming in our direction. And we laughing at this big chick trying to squeeze under this little small car. We find comedy in everything. So it's hard for us to
I wasn't
have
laughing.
you was laughing
I
like
wasn't
I was
laughing.
laughing. You was
I
laughing your ass
don't
off because I
remember
was
that.
laughing
I don't
too. We was
remember that.
laughing all the way up to the point
I
when
don't
he
remember that.
stopped with that shotgun and looked at us. Then it wasn't funny no more. It was not funny.
Damn.
I let out several poops at that point. I was scared of shit. I was really terrified. I'm about to tell you, I am not a
Mm-mm.
gangster. I am not for your
Y'all
shit.
seem like y'all when y'all together, you have a lot of fun, a lot of adventure. Shit just happens, and that's probably why your content's so damn funny. Shit, I mean, if you got a lot of stories to tell, you'll never run out of material, right? So,
And we got a lot of them.
and you guys seem to have great imagination, so the flow is good. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Um,
Appreciate it.
let's hit this message here. It's been harboring Panduce.
Yeah, he's right about the Oculus. I've been there, done it. It's crazy. It is crazy. This was a while ago. But yeah, anybody with an Oculus, let's do it.
I got one.
Yeah, I got one
Love my
too.
Oculus.
I get real
Love.
dizzy. Mm-hmm.
You say you get dizzy?
Oh yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
I get motion sickness depending on the game,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah, because that shit you really get so sucked in depending on how much time you really stay. Your mind really plays trick. That's like some
Yeah.
real, yeah, next level shit.
Yeah. I got the extra battery pack and everything. I just love it. That's how movies wait.
Yeah. So while you here on stereo, what are you hoping to create like here on stereo, basically?
I get to you 46.
I guess just like a following. People come listen, or we don't. At one point when we first got on here, we didn't do shows with other people, and then slowly we started like doing shows with other people. I mean, there's a lot of people I want us to do shows with. Um, that I feel like our content would mesh, and I just want to be able to just work with other people. Also, us work with other people. and
Okay.
just, you know,
Hmm.
that was, yeah.
I thought you was
What you
finished.
got?
No,
Yeah, I'm
no, no.
finished.
I'm just I'm just asking. Basically, are you willing to like take this? Uh, Basically, what I'm trying to say is like you just want to do a lot of podcasts with a lot of people so that you can see if you could mesh well with certain people that you want to take with you to your other platforms, basically,
Mhm. To a certain, yeah,
to a certain
to a
degree.
certain point, yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And Coltrane, you just here for the ride. Whatever he's doing, because he seems like he's the Wizard of Oz. He's the one behind
Yeah,
the whole
he's the one piloting everything. I'm in the back serving drinks. You know.
right, right.
But on the real, I wouldn't
Nah,
really.
no, but no, no, but he does like I do all of the behind the scenes stuff, and he's the one that come up with all the topics and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? That's the. I mean, I make jokes and say he's long winded, but I like the behind the scenes stuff. I like posting the shows. I like editing it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I like getting other people to want to do a show with us, just like from a producer standpoint.
Of
So
course,
I like that part of it.
I like
definitely.
the. I just like the hosting portion of it, and I want to do more shows with other people. I have a trust issue, so that's
Mm,
why I let him direct all that because yeah, if things go bad, I can turn real quick. I think some people on here have heard me turn on people, and it's beautiful, it's masterful, but but it can be
yeah,
violent sometimes, you know.
yeah.
So I would like to do more outside of the comedy realm. You know, more stuff on my expertise, rainscaping, landscaping, trucking, railroad operations, stuff like that. I just want to do more on my expertise.
I mean, you can, especially on the podcasting part. You know,
Right.
there's always room for segments. You know what I'm saying? So you could definitely incorporate that in all of your talks. A little segment from Coltrane right now. We have to like, you know, I don't know, help you get a license, tell you how to do your CDL. I don't know, whatever you think of. I mean,
Right. Right.
there's always room for that. But big uh 46 feels like
46.
yeah, 46. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. You
For-
welcome.
I always felt like a little game between him and I. Like, how many times does he get me to say it? And I was like with a good streak for a little bit. And I think I messed up around 3 times.
Yeah.
When you've heard me say it, did you go, damn, got her? Did you think that way?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I laugh. I laugh. What makes me laugh, I mean, I picked the name because I was being funny. Because I know a lot of people not gonna want to say the names. That's why I picked the name. So
Right, right.
I've had other people say, well, I'm not gonna say his name, and they'll come back and say Big Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you already
Right,
said it now. So now it's funny to me now because you're trying not to say it. But
right,
for people that feel uncomfortable saying, they can just call me 46 because that's what Big Hood called me. So
right.
make it easier.
Well,
I'm saying 46, and I'm very comfortable in my sexuality.
Well, I wouldn't want you calling me Big Daddy. That just don't feel right to me. I'd
It
yeah.
rather you
shouldn't.
call me 46.
It really shouldn't.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yo,
But to say as far as like the trust, as far as like what Big Hood said. Initially, I was like that, but I know the reason why I'm like that is because when we got the stereo, there was four of us. A lot of people don't know that there was four of us. Like
wow.
only certain people, I think Nay, it's
Actually,
like certain
5 of
people,
us.
but why don't well yeah five,
Yeah.
initially we started with four, and what happened
Right.
was we would only do shows where it only just be three of us, And then when we did the 4-person panel, it was a total train wreck. A total train wreck. Like there was no podcast etiquette. You know what I'm saying? One of the other guys, which is one of my cousins, he was in it. He was telling the same joke, and it was just a whole thing. So that's when we doubled down on not having people in the panel with us because we felt like if you don't have anything to lose, then you just
He
gonna
don't
show
care
your
what you
ass,
say.
and then
Yeah.
you don't care what you say. So it's like, but then we had to listen to the people that listen to us outside of stereo that said, you know what, we like y'all show, but we would love to hear the woman's point of view. So
Mm,
I was that's why I don't ask guys to be part of the panel because that doesn't help us with our numbers,
So
so
I already enough
it's
women.
better exactly. So it's like that's why I talked to the people that I knew, and there's other people that I wanted to reach out to also, but those particular people were the ones I reached out to first.
mm.
That's why
Okay.
I'm always on stereo, but I might not be talking, but I'm listening.
Right, right,
So
right. It
mhm.
makes sense a lot, actually. Um, well, I feel honored because you're on my show, so thank you again for coming through.
Very
And we
Again,
appreciate it.
thank you for having us.
into my shows, I really appreciate that. Yeah, so I think a woman's perspective is always it's good to have, especially when it's two guys, the way that you guys are structured, period. You know what I mean? Like I think a woman giving you guys a little bit of run for your money. And Donatella definitely could do that. She's always on her toes when it comes to listening out for her entry, right? So she definitely knows how to
Hmm.
yeah, she does. So that dynamic alone, that's a pretty good feel because now you have the woman's perspective and you have the male's perspective. And with that, you guys can really target a lot of people, a lot of people. Now you just need yourself, I want to say, an old man, an old priest, and a new priest. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can get yourself a big show right there.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have to take my advice. It's fine. We got one more
Oh no,
thing.
I said okay. No, I'm like, oh man, I'm okay. I take advice. I mean, that's why like even after we like do a show, I go back and listen to it. I have other people go back and listen to it, and they tell me things. Some things they like or didn't like about the show. So it's like I haven't had anything negative said to me about any of the shows that we've done with Donatella or Miss Cheesecake. So I mean, we've talked about adding other aspects, other people
Yeah.
to the podcast.
Well, of course, it's good
It's
to
just,
check here and there. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy
hmm
the because I get to change it. I get to have different people, different experiences, feel different energies. And it
hmm
motivates me to keep continuing with this particular show because it's just like something for me to meet new people, to have real engagement and different perspectives, really. So it's kind of like, anybody who has always been a partner like yourselves, who's engaging with the community, people, period, and having different perspectives, especially Coltrane, who's so, I want to say, um,
extra,
charismatic.
extra.
Yeah, you could put extra if you like, but I think his flair is what makes it a little more um, on that high energy level. You know what I'm saying? But with your calmness aside with him, it just gives it that flow. And I've always said that. I think that pairs should always be two opposites of each other It caters a lot to the group of people who are there, because some may gravitate to you and some people may gravitate to Coltrane, but all in all, you'll have a broader, more understanding of a crowd, right? And
Right.
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing wrong with having one that hates one and one that loves one. Either way, you're always going to have a crowd that has some opinion. You know what I mean? Which is really cool. I like that.
They all love me.
Well,
I
the,
love them.
no, that is a lie. The
Ah,
dynamic of this podcast is everybody likes me, they
right.
don't like him.
Mm.
That's how it is.
You know what?
Do I have?
Well, crack is a hell of a drug. I just wanted to shout that out. But anyway,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They like me more on our podcast. I don't know why I don't talk as much. No, when we first got on here, they didn't like me, but they liked him. And then something switched, and then they started liking me, and they don't like him as much.
They can't stand you.
They can't stand you. They couldn't stand me before.
well, you know, here in
Made a
stereo,
bet.
know nothing until the final cut. You know what I mean? You have to be with us for a really long time to know if they really like you or not. You know, don't get too involved with the cat in here, you know?
Oh
And
no, I'm talking about outside of here.
about every social media I've ever been on.
Outside of here.
Yeah, outside is this place, anywhere outside. Um, I was always heavily guarded behind that because I know how bad it can get. But this is the first home that I've actually felt community. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like the
Right.
support, the support factor here is like no other. You can get supporters in all your other streams, all your other platforms, and never know who the fuck is your real supporter, as
Right.
opposed to here, where the
Yeah.
support is so heavy that you get involved with people's lives. You no longer just think of them as a person on the stage. You greet them as if they come into your home.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
feel I feel it. I feel
Yeah, it's different. It's very different. And I've gotten to personally, and I don't want to say personally. Let's say that's the wrong one, wrong word. I've gotten really close to a lot of people in stereo, whether they call me for advice or they just want to talk to me. But I've gotten to know a little bit more than the avatar, because we're all people and we gravitate to certain people. And I like that. I like the closeness that I'm allowed to have with them because of this avenue, because of this platform. You know what I mean? As opposed
it.
to
Right.
any other social media that I've ever been on. Um, yeah, it's familiar, it's happy, it's good. We laugh, we play, we do all of this, but then you can feel like that's where the stopper is. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no more after that. Once we close the app, it's closed. Yeah,
Cool.
you always gonna have those people out there, a small group of people who's going to have a issue where they want to have advice and stuff like that, but not as grand as the platform here on stereo. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I
So
think that
yeah, go ahead.
I think right now, Steel is one of those places you can come to, and everybody. I always believe everybody has an audience, no matter what you talking about or what you think is on your mind. You might think that's something that's just for you, but everybody has an audience. Somebody wants to hear you say what you got to say. No matter what you got to say. If you're talking about the 8-1 or something like that, somebody want to hear. So
Right.
no matter what, I think that
Nobody want to hear
a
that.
lot of people get on here and they don't understand that, like I said, there's an audience for everybody. You know, so
No,
that's what drives me to make me want to keep going.
yeah, that's right. I always say, and I say this quite often. I feel like stereo is like a library, and we're the books. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So yeah, I feel like there's some people who definitely always want to pick up your book, and listen to you.
right.
Um, as far as like your platform and you being on so many streams, like, do you feel like that's more problematic, let's just say, because you have to be in so many places all at once at some time? Because if you don't be consistent, you may lose followers. You know what I'm saying? Like, the followers need consistency, right? So how do
Mm-hmm.
you do one show and then you just stream it on all platforms, or do you like to keep it fresh? You do it every day, you do it every week. Do they know of your schedule? Like, how do you conduct that
Well,
to keep?
after each show, no, go ahead. Yeah. After each show, I download it and then I upload it. So it's like, we do one show a week is every Saturday night. So, normally when we get done on stereo, it's probably about what, 10,
About
11,
10,
something
yeah.
like that. So most time I have, this is a one click distribution. So it's, most of it's on all platforms no later than Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
And like I said, we have like we're on Instagram, we're on all these, far social media. So we're working on that, and we let our listeners know. So I mean, they basically know we do 15 episodes a season. We take a 3 week break to think of new ideas, stuff like that, things we want to incorporate into the season, into the next season, and we, that's about it. I mean, we used to do like crate shows, like we might do a couple of extra shows,
Hmm.
and I don't post them until we go on our break to try to keep the content going. But the listeners know when we let them know when we take our 3 week break, and then I mean I constantly get emails, so it's like so they
Yeah, we
understand.
still on social media when we on our break. We still on
Yeah,
social media, so
yeah, we
we
still posting, we still talking about
taking
some of the new
messages.
stuff that yeah, and talking about the new stuff that we possibly are gonna do and stuff like that.
But what about the engagement? Like, do you not want to have engagement as far as your I mean, or is that what you do? Like, afterwards when you
Hmm.
hear, oh, posted, you do get engagement, but only like on the email side. Like, people email
I
you,
get,
they hear, huh?
you know what? I get emails. I get emails. I get DMs. I'm constantly I constantly talk to the listeners that we have. And some emails I can't. I choose not to read for a particular purpose, but I do let them know why I don't read their email and stuff like that. And that's another thing that we're going to be working on a little bit more is reading the emails. Because sometimes in the midst of a show, I lose track and I don't read the email, but read the emails. But I do try to talk to the listeners that do reach out and stuff like that.
Right. So that's a lot of work. I mean, you have your job,
Hmm.
um, and you have all these platforms and people consistently. How do you manage that? That's what I'm asking. Like, how do you get
Oh,
involved with?
how?
Yes.
Um, a lot of it, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like when I be on stereo, I'm at work. So on my free time at work, I'm reaching out to people. People reaching out to me. When I'm home, because I don't go out like that. So it's like I'm constantly on my phone. So I
Gotta stay
make time.
focused.
I make time. So that's one thing I try. I try to make. Well, yeah, I make time. I don't say I try. I make time for the people that take the time to listen to us in our silliness sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, even when we got problems and stuff going on, we still make time to do the show. Um,
Yeah.
I've had oral surgery the same day we did a show. I, yeah,
What?
yeah, we make time to do the show. I work 70 hours a week on my regular job. Then I come home and every Saturday I side hustle on another job I do. So like right now, I still got on the same my work clothes from earlier. You know, so when I leave out of here, I go, take my shower, and go to bed. I got to go back to work in the morning on my side hustle. So we both are very busy all the time, and the focus is just staying focused. But my thing is, once you get used to it, and I used to tell him this all the time. It was kind of daunting at first, so it was a task. So I used to tell him this: once we get used to it, we'll be fine. And I think that's what it took. Now that we're used to doing it, our families are used to it. Even the people around me, like the guy I was helping out earlier, helping with something on his house. I've been helping him for a couple of weeks. He know at 8 o'clock. Don't you got a show coming up? Yeah, I'm out. You know, so people around us, support systems we have, that helps us out a lot.
So do you rather have the engagement that you have now with here in stereo? Would you like to have that on all platforms, or would you just want to cater to just doing the podcast and just streaming it that way? Like how we're doing
I,
it right now, let's just say. No engagement, nobody messaging you. That's something that
no,
you have.
that's the reason why we're on. That's the biggest reason we're on stereo because we get to interact with people. I can see doing the call in thing, letting people call in, but I think people are real reluctant to call in, other than hitting a bubble and getting a message played. Um, and I think it's a little more, it's authentic when people can just message in and so because there's a lot of people leave a message and they'll leave the whole show because they really don't want to hear themselves.
Right, right,
That happens a lot because people just and then later on they'll come back,
right.
but they don't want to hear themselves. So I think it's a good thing, and that's one of the biggest reasons why we still use stereo because the bubbles. We like the interaction. We love the interaction.
Right. I love it too. And usually like if I do another platform, I don't get that. And it feels kind of lonesome. And so
Right.
that's asked what I asked. Yeah. It's the interaction for me. And I know
Right.
podcasting is good that you have a partner and you guys bounce off of each other's ideas and people do listen to that and cater to that only. Um, I'm more of a freelancer, so I'm like by myself, and I get invited to other people's panels, things like that. So I get the engagement from that. I am really trying to do my own solo show, but again, I've done it on different platforms, and it just doesn't feel the same. So I was wondering if that was something that you felt was special to stereo,
Mm-hmm.
and you opening up that type of platform on other areas because yeah, you can definitely do it on other platforms as well. You just got to be there.
Yeah, and you would have to. You couldn't upload that show, so like we doing
Mm,
this show here, we would have to actually do it live 3 and 4 times. I think that
mm-hmm.
takes away from the authenticity of the show. You just keep doing it over and over. Um, you really just you actually be in a show at that point. You're entertainment,
Right.
and I don't think that's what we're really going for when we doing our
Mm-hmm.
show. We want to learn something from our audience. We want them to learn something from us, and we want to make people laugh. Especially me, I love making people laugh. But um, I think if you do it multiple times, doing the same skits and cuts, same just over and over, then it kind of takes away from it. So
Right.
that's why I like stereo, and I hope in the future that other uh, places like iHeart and all those allow for bubbles or
Right.
kind of instant messenger. Yeah.
I would hope for iHeart to do that because a lot of people are are they listen to it and they want to engage so badly, especially in certain parts. You
Right.
get it aftermath. Yeah.
We're on iHeart, Spotify. A lot of these places, people want to engage with you. Especially if they find out who you are. And I get that a lot. I
That's
can hear
right.
I can hear people talking, but I can't figure out how can I talk. And I have to
You
explain it to them. You have to go to stereo and get to the live show.
Right. Well, you guys got two bubbles. Let's pop this. This got Chiz right here.
Dr. Diamond P, good evening. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
46 Cold Train. Shout
Well,
out to the building, man. Just sliding through, see what's going
That's
on in
good.
these stereo streets. So I thought I'd just
Good.
come on in the building and listen.
I appreciate it. You guys been sticking with us, so you must be entertained. This is Damn Country Boys. Um, I have the pleasure of talking to both of them, and I'm just like, it's like it's one of the best ones right now. I mean, I know I say that a lot, but it's different. So I'm just feeling the energy, and I thank you guys for coming.
Thank you
And
for
we
having me.
appreciate it.
We got Bree Talks in the park.
What's going on, Dr. Diamond P? What's up,
What's up,
Big Daddy?
girl?
What's up, Big Hood? What's going on to listening party down in the basement? I just want to come in and show some love. I'm going to sit back in the cut and read the room. What's goody?
There you go.
That's right. Did you feel good about
Okay.
that 46?
I'm gonna let you know. He gonna put that in the spank bank. I'm just saying. Nobody believes that there's a spank bank. There is a spank bank. He has a spank bank. I'm just saying.
You'll withdraw it later, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna withdraw later.
Yeah.
Told you, said you gotta go in the house, go take him a shower. He's gonna hit the playback on that one.
Put on me some Sade.
Really?
I sip a little wine while you're hearing it.
There you go. I read it.
Fluffy. Oh my God, I got tongue tied. Fluffy. Oh, y'all laughing? It's all right. It's okay. Call me a con. It's
I'm
something
laughing at that
about
banquet dinner.
old. That is, you know what I'm saying? I'm an old ass woman. Yeah. Let's damn, the respect level that just hit this floor when I said I was an old ass woman. I like it though. That's what's up. Thank you very much.
I wanted to act why you said that, but I said, nah, you know what? No, I ain't at home.
That ain't the move. That ain't the move.
That is not the move. That is not the move.
That is not the move.
But I really want to know. But that is not the move.
That's
not
crazy.
The move though.
I really wish you would have pushed on that because I would have gave you a piece. You know what I mean? But it's all good. We're here. We're here.
Cold Train got manners, but Big Hood really wants to know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you can tell Big Hood. He ignorant.
Oh, man. On the 19th.
You right about that.
That's all I got. You do the math.
Say what now? You said
1934.
You said 1934.
1934.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn. I'm sorry. I said that out loud, didn't I? No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm so joking right now.
I knew you was going to do that.
Joking.
I knew you was going to do that.
Joking. I'm so joking right now.
Oh, shit.
You say 1934. I ain't even going to know. I'm still interested now because there's no way.
There's always a way.
Intrigued now. I'm very intrigued right now.
Very, very much so. There's always a way. You know what I mean?
Hey Google, change my light setting to 60 times.
You say sexy time?
Yes.
Really?
They turn red. They flash periodically.
Ooh.
Okay.
You know, there's a level I have to uphold up in here. You know what I mean? Come on now, Dr. P been here since it first started. You know, I gotta keep my composure when it comes to certain things, and this is one of those things. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Okay. Do y'all want like a piece of candy or something? Y'all good? Y'all okay? Okay.
I think
Just had
I
to
want this
ask.
at the bottom of the pocketbook. That's what I want.
Right at the very
Little
bottom of the.
melt, melted on the sides a little bit.
That's it. Yeah. Exactly. You know what it is. No.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I ain't got no shirt on. Exactly.
I need to put your shirt back on.
Not
Nope,
the.
not happening.
Yeah, I need to
What?
put your shirt back on.
We got
I'm,
apparel.
I'm,
Go
I
ahead.
know. I know exactly what older women require of me.
Bills paid. That's good. I'm
Mm-mm.
glad. Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay.
Mm-mm. You don't want that. You want
Like that's
You don't.
I can
How you
fix
gonna
stuff.
tell her what she don't want?
keep the
I'm
lights
telling you.
on.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Why
You
you?
don't
Yeah.
want that either. You don't need no
Well,
lights.
You supposed to be promoting the podcast. Why you promoting yourself?
I don't know. I don't know how I got to this.
Kind of shit is that? Kind of
Just
shit is
went
that?
sideways.
It
you
sure
know,
did.
moment you should give me something to put up on top over here. So whenever you're ready, 46, just pass it over. I know you the wizard, so give it to me. We'll put it up. Let somebody see where your stream is at. But right now, let me hit up what parallel is.
Mr. Diamond, we didn't feel good at all. So, well, ask Dr. Pepper.
I don't know what he said.
I'm so confused.
Something
Me.
about Dr. Pepper or something.
I can get so much crotch if I had that accent though.
That was weird.
Why everything has to turn? Why everything has got to turn to that? Like everything turns to that.
To the
I
crotch.
didn't even realize I said that. I ain't really said that. I didn't realize I said that out loud. You said it.
My God.
That's your fault.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You know you said it.
You
know you said it.
It's your fault.
That'd be the crazy thing. And then you gonna blame me for something you said.
That's because you got the guilty look right now. You know the silent
Exactly.
one who dealt it. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
The one. Always.
I'm the innocent person in this group. Everybody know
that. You know what?
He's
alone.
He's the asshole of the group. I'm the nice one of the group.
Yeah.
You are a whore with an H.
That's weird.
You graduated to a W way back. My bad.
No.
Whore.
Oh, you talking about the old me? No, the old me? I was a harlot. Fuck you mean? I'm older than you.
You had a parrot. You had a parrot and all kind of shit.
I had a parrot, all type of shit. I promise you I did.
That shit's like it came with a boat.
It did.
Yes.
Every time I talk to anytime I talk to a woman, I always had to do the Captain Morgan. That's how old I am. Put that one boot up. Exactly.
Wow. That's how you showed your dog. So you rolled
I was hell. I was hell back in the day.
Captain Morgan, you probably wiped their nose a little bit and was like, yeah, so this is what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Was you?
Wow. No, yes, it did. I was about to say no, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Damn. It's a hell of a drug. All right, let's go into the next one. Bree talks.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. We talking spanking with open hand or what? Cause okay, let me stop. Santa Maria, Madre Dios. Oh, I'm here. I'm listening. What's goody?
Shit.
There you go. You start this. You gonna get it.
Hey.
Yeah. Sit here right now. Rubbing car wash and oil all over my body.
Not the fuck.
Why? Why you let the song play? Nobody hears the first part, and then you let everybody hear that last creepy part. I don't know. You do this all the time. You mumble through the first part of the song, and then when you get to the end, is when you say, "Yeah, you can rub me down in 10W30 motor oil." What? Why you didn't say that in the song?
You need your oil change. I got a spank I've been dying to wear.
Oh, you know what? We're going to. I'm not entertaining this. I'm sorry, sir.
I'm gonna get cussed out when I go in the house tonight. You got a what you been dying to wear?
This is not right. This is not right. Wisdom Speaks. Oh shit! Coming from Clubhouse, the queen of Clubhouse right now is in here. Wisdom Speaks. Let's hear what she got to say.
Hi, Dr. Diamond. Hi, Big Daddy. Hello, everyone. It's been such a long time since I've been on here. I'm just sitting here with my husband, and we're just listening and just coming strolling through these through these stereo streets. Oh my God, I thought I was on Clubhouse for a second. But hello, everyone. Blessings to you all.
Blessings
Hey
to you.
now.
Appreciate it. Hey, Big Hood.
That's right. I knew
You
her
were everyone. That's
now.
what you were.
You letting people know my husband. I love it.
You was
My husband right
everyone.
there. Yeah,
You was
I thought you was
everyone.
gonna let that one slide. I heard that, but I
No,
thought
I
you was gonna let it
wasn't.
slide.
I wasn't. I can't. You are everyone.
Mm-mm.
I
We got
am everyone. Everything.
Oh, you the favorite one on everything. I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Not the way they say your name on here versus the way they say mine on here.
Oh, damn. How about the ones who
Half of them
don't
just call
say
you
it?
a numeral.
They just call you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You say what?
You a Bible verse.
And
Your ass is a
this is how
page.
this is how they say this is how they say my name versus how they say
You're a
your
ticket
name.
Number.
And
You a sandwich ticket. 46.
at least at least
Salami.
Yeah.
at least
Salami
they
on
say my
rice.
name right. Not the way they say yours.
Oh,
When people leave them messages, they be like, "What's going on, Big Daddy?" Coltrane. You just
Yeah,
that
they do
other nigga
that.
up
I
here
ain't
with
gonna
me.
lie. I swear they do that.
You just that other nigga
Coltrane.
with me.
Shit.
Coltrane.
oh damn. Oh my God.
Sometimes it be It'd be like, "What's going on, Big Daddy?"
He ain't lying.
Coltrane.
Coltrane.
Ugh.
Yeah, what I do?
Oh.
You don't pay for first dates. Shit, that was 12 shows ago. Let me live.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
die.
Let's ask those questions. Have you ever had a controversial conversation where right now, still to this day, somebody hates you? Sound like
Yes.
You got a
talk about
bunch of them.
talk
Yeah,
about it.
I got a few of those. I got the fact I'm gonna put this out there, and I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way, but I started having sex at a very, very early age, and the story I tell behind that tends to piss some people off because they think I'm making fun of having sex at an early age. I'm not making fun of it. I'm talking about my particular situation because I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew exactly. So a lot of people get mad at me for that, and the fact that I don't pay for first dates.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why do you feel like people should be upset that you don't pay for first date? Like what was their opinion about
I guess they don't. They think it's more of a gentleman type thing to do, and when I explain the reason why that tradition came to be, a lot of people just can't take it. They don't want to hear that, and then I usually end that with well, if we're going to use that tradition, won't we go back to all the old traditions? And then that usually takes the cake at that point.
Mm. Are you a traditional guy?
No, not at all. I don't think as many traditional people, period, left.
Mm. What about you, 46?
I am no, I'm not traditional. But as far as like that particular topic that he's talking about, that's one of the ones that we disagree. But for me, it's I feel like it's a personal preference. If you want to pay, you pay. If not, then you leave that up to the person that you asked out. You know what I'm saying? If they still want to go out with you, whatever. I just look at it as as a personal thing. But that's what me and him bump heads on that one.
And then I'm a hypocrite when it
That
comes
was.
to that too, because if
Hmm.
if we do the horizontal shuffle before the date, then most likely I could.
But it's kind of, I'm always going to say this about you, 46. You are not traditional. You believe that it's always up. What qualities do you have that would make a woman want to marry you?
What qualities do I have? Oh, I am. I'm a good guy. I mean, just hard worker,
Hmm.
dependable.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Head game on point. I mean, so much shit, really.
Okay.
Mhm. Good with kids. As long as they're adult kids and I ain't gotta be bothered with them. I mean, hey, I'm great with kids.
Damn. I just feel
No, I'm just playing. I was
like
just joking. I was just joking.
I
I was
just
just
feel
joking.
that, but I guess the coldness. You should have been called Cold Train. I guess the cold, of how you react to things, probably is what makes. And I don't want to say this because it's, oh my God, it's so bad. But
Mhm.
sometimes women get closer to uh, you know, those type of guys. I don't know why, but but it is. The bad boy syndrome type bullshit.
Yeah, I don't have
Mhm.
DMX to
You've
get
heard of it,
some shots
right?
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why 46 practices the what they call it, the Captain Morgan. You know what I mean? Because he already knows. He already
Mhm.
syndrome.
But see
Mm.
that is. But see, but the disclaimer I put out there is that was the person that I used to be. That is not the person that I am today. That's what I used to be.
I mean, you have no choice. You got a woman who demands that you do right by her. Period.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
No,
not gonna disagree.
it's the whole story
Yeah.
about how you made her
Yeah.
chase. She made you chase her, and then she told you when they were time for you guys to marry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, we
Yeah. That's
know
true.
with that. You know? Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. And
But as far as uh, who was the bigger asshole between me and Big Hood is. I mean, I know that's not what we say. Well, I know that's not
No,
what we're
man.
talking about. But I'm going to deflect and say, he is.
all right,
No.
Coltrane, you are nominated for Cold Hearted. Cold Hearted.
He is.
No. Only time I'm cold is when it's required of me. When I've been in situations where I've had to act like I'm that street dude, just to impress a chick, to get some cooter. But other than that, no, it ain't me. Nah. But I can act it real good. I mean, I can act it to a T. I got
Damn.
the outfits and everything. But
The outfits let's talk
yeah,
about what the
yeah,
outfits.
we.
What do the outfits look like? I need to know.
Now I used to have to rock the old, the old school stuff. I used to wear the big jeans that's slightly too big, the Tims. Now the 45 was real. It was no. I used to carry one of them all the time everywhere I went. But I don't went to the extreme of. I had this chick. She lived in a small town, and if anybody knows South Carolina, one of the smallest towns in South Carolina is a town called McBee. And this chick was really heavily into dudes that was in the streets because there are no street dudes, period, around there. So anything that she saw as being street, that was a turn on. I went through the extent of firing my gun a couple of times before I got to her house. And anybody know when you fire a gun inside a car, you can kick shell casings into the car. The shell casings still have a little residue in the inside. Take that, rub it in your hands, rub it on my neck. Now I smell like gun smoke. And I got to her house and act like I had just been in a shootout over a bad dope deal. and this was like the highlight of her year.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
You know what? You
that
know, you know
do.
was you know that wasn't dope. It was heroin. Don't play. You told her you had heroin.
That's what I called it because she didn't know no better.
Heroin. Heroin.
Oh my God.
I told her I was dealing cocaine.
Oh my.
I had a
See,
I
I
used to
never
have
went
keep a
to
bag
those.
of
I never went to
Extreme.
those drastic measures.
I had a bag of flour in the back wrapped in some saran wrap, so it looked like a
Get
brick.
Get off my phone, please. Just
And
get
she
off my
used
phone.
to
Bye.
she used to eat
Bye.
that shit up. Like I was
Oh
the
my
gangstest dude in the world.
God.
That shit was straight flour. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he was known for
She
going to the extreme.
Yeah, I would care. If she looked good enough, I
For
would do
that.
this. And I used to get caught. Like she caught me
Reading a book in the library. It was like, wait, who the hell is this?
I was actually on the phone explaining something to somebody, and I was talking in my regular voice instead of being like, "Yo, hey, this motherfucking shit right here need to be put over there, and fuck all that other shit. You check out." Nah, I wasn't saying none of that. I was like, "Hey, man, what you need to do is you need to put that on that side and make sure you turn it over this way so it doesn't get." She was just standing there watching me, and I didn't realize she was looking at me. She watched me go through this whole conversation with this guy. I was like, "All right, buddy, I'll talk to you later."
Hey, buddy. Okay. Nothing
Hey,
thug about that.
okay, buddy.
No,
Right.
yeah, but I don't had to do that just to, yeah. And I can also be country. I could be real country if I had to go one of these places around here. You got all these girls around here. A lot of them like country fellas. So I need to be country. I can be real country.
I hear
Why
it.
do you change your voice?
I heard it.
Why do you change your voice?
Because I have to do that.
Because you're already country.
You know.
But you already sound country.
But I ain't country as country on the other side of town country where I used to be from. I'm not that country. You know that.
Close.
It's
Not
the
all the
word.
way, but close.
So I have to do that sometimes. So yeah, I had cowboy hats and all kind of shit.
Yeah, you got to play the part. Damn. So how many costumes do you have in your house? Like,
I had a fireman suit at one point.
No,
but
let me
she
stop
wanted
asking.
that back.
I need to
You
stop.
asked the question. She asked the question.
I had a full-on volunteer firefighter suit one time I got from this chick. She was a volunteer firefighter, and she left it in my car. And I had this suit for a long time. And I tried to use this suit one time. This was a real firefighter suit. So I told this chick, this chick had been talking to herself, and I told her, hey, when I come to your house, I'm wearing a fire suit. She was like, yeah, come on. I got a fire for you to put out when you get over here. And I was like, yeah, I'm coming to put the fire out. So let me tell y'all something. Don't be dumb, because I put on the whole suit, the mask, the oxygen mask, and it didn't have a tank or nothing with it. And by the time I got to this heifer front door, she stayed on the second floor. I was about to die. Big man was huffing and puffing. The mask was all fogged up. It wasn't nothing sexy about what I had. I smelled like a house fire. There was nothing sexy about what I had popping off once I got to the top of that staircase. I didn't have no drawers on under that shit. Yeah, wasn't nothing sexy about that. Don't wear the mask. You can wear the rest of it. Don't wear the mask. Put some drawers on. Them bitches chafe. They chafe you. They chafe shit out you.
You need to be locked. Nah, this is the real live version of catfish. Okay, this is catfish extraordinaire.
Now,
right?
as we say, that's the old me. That's the old.
Oh, it gotta be. Yeah, it gotta be.
I don't.
It sounds like you're
retired from all that.
like their ass in a heartbeat. Like, what you doing in these streets? Get your ass in the house.
She like my my tool belts and all that now, but I still wear that every once in a while for her.
Yeah, now you could play all those characters with just your lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm actually trying to figure out who I'm gonna be tonight.
Oh, I could give you one.
Mike, what's that? Give me something.
You want a new character?
Yeah, give me a character. Can I pull it off?
Be a parkour extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? And just flip into the background.
Shh. I I ain't lost that much weight yet. I'll be tired of shit by the time I get ready to get it.
I mean, I'm
Holla out
sure.
parkour and flip and go in the be in the bathroom somewhere.
Act like you Spider Man and do something crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. It can't take too much athleticism. No, can't do it. No, not
Oh,
doing
you
it.
a punk. That's all.
Yeah, I need to be.
That's punk.
I need to be something casual, plumber, cowboy, electrician.
The SWAT.
Sick shit like.
You gotta be the SWAT.
Now that's a good.
Yeah, you gotta come swinging into the bedroom through the window with some SWAT
You got an
gear.
old welding helmet. Can make that look
Yeah.
like a SWAT shield. I think I might pull that off.
Yeah, put some like underneath your eyes, like you went to war or something.
Yeah, that do sound cool.
Yeah, and then just rush her and say, "Get the fuck on the floor!" I told you, fuck, shut your ass up. And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Whisper it. I'm gonna have to whisper her daddy in the other room across the hall. I'm gonna whisper it real loud and be like, "Get the fuck on the floor." Now that sounds English. Can't do that. Can't do that. That might scare her more than anything.
What?
She gonna pull out a Bible
and just start beating the shit out of you. Like, no, ain't this so good? Now you got to worry about the daddy. That's some shit. Whew.
Yeah. Yep, I done. Yeah, it's a trip.
But we got 5.
We work.
I hear it. Y'all do work. We got Facts in the building. This is a new guy to the stereo. Salute to him. He's been very consistent so far. Let's shout out to him.
Oh, say it ain't so. I see you, Miss Dawn. How y'all been? It's been a long time. What's good? 46. I don't know about that name, brother. What's good? Cold Train. Shout out to y'all. It's Facts. Wishing nothing but peace, love, and abundance, family.
Isn't that sweet?
Up.
Peace, love, and abundance.
There you go.
Facts again on the clip.
Oh, I'm the king of being the most hated. I'm the villain. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to you, Donnie.
Shout out to you. Yeah. Nate.
I need a nigga like Coltrane. Like, that is dedication. You know what? My standards have lifted just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. That's pure dedication. I'm gonna need somebody to make me extra like, that's a whole lot of work. I respect it.
You saving lives. Seem like you
saving
lives.
I can get one of them. That'd be nice. Just put the little clips on the titties. Clear.
Oh damn! Not the the hospital equipment.
I forgot we was on a podcast.
Exactly.
You see that?
I'm over here doing it with my hands and everything.
Listen, that's the power of the couch. It makes you comfortable enough. I got you. It's all good. It's nothing but good vibes here. Go ahead, keep waving your hands in the air. Clear. Go ahead. Even.
Yes, like you don't.
Oh. What was that? Oh, I don't think it's supposed to be there anyway. It's all good. We got one more.
Big Daddy 46 don't want to hear about what you gonna do with his cousin Coltrane. Stop it.
Yeah, my bad. I keep forgetting. That is.
At this point, I've grown numb to it. I don't pay it any attention. I don't care.
Wow.
I'm numb to it now. Right? You know what I mean? I don't pay no attention.
The adjustments. Wow. This is a long-standing friendship going on to you're old, like real old, fighting each other canes and shit, talking about women and shit. That's real.
His auntie, she a holdout. She holding out.
Oh, not that.
Wait a damn minute, Rondell. You talk about the cousins. I don't care. But why you want to, leave my aunt out of it? Leave my aunt out of it.
I can't let go of the fact I watched him dance in the pale moonlight. When
Pale
there's
moon.
abundance of boons form in the room, and Isley Brothers was
Okay.
playing.
The
Somebody was
eyes
frying
Okay.
catfish.
not in
It was a
between.
sexy
Okay.
ass night.
Been in my
I missed
home.
it. That thing
Oh
so.
wow.
Mm.
You got cold pieces up in here. This is them damn country boys. I had so much fun. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a part two. I really want y'all back. Can y'all come back?
Love to.
Yeah? What about you, 46, huh? Would you come back? Oh damn. Your stolen
They breaking
Wi-Fi
up a
is
little.
fucking, yeah. Try to
Yeah, he said he would love to.
huh?
Can you hear me?
It,
Yeah,
Yeah, you was
I
breaking up a little.
mean,
yeah,
I love coming.
good.
I'll come back.
You come back? Oh shit, we gonna
Yeah,
have another part
exactly.
two of this motherfucker right here. I love it
Mm-hmm.
though. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with you guys. I want y'all both to think about something that you can give to stereo. I want you to think about it real good. And when I say give to stereo, I want y'all to give some advice to some of the people who are struggling right now, who wants to have an audience, who's thinking about getting into podcasting, who are here listeners, but they really want to engage with people like you to start their stardom. It seemed like 46 has more of a handle on it, but I really do believe that you, Coltrane, actually, both of you as a pair, seem to know the dynamic on what it is and what it takes to get to the next level. So, can you give us that? Can you give us some advice on how to, start off something like you guys and what kind of it takes to get there?
I would say don't try to start off at the top. You can entertain one, you can entertain a million. So start off at the bottom and don't don't let other people tell you what they can't do and make you think you can't do it also. And you're gonna get a lot of naysayers in the beginning. You're gonna get a lot of people that just say those magic words to you that's always a put down. I don't care how you slice it. They're gonna say your little podcast or your little show or your little cut that out. Don't do that. Don't let them do that. Don't you do it to yourself. Uh, and other than that, just stay persistent.
Hmm, I love that. What about you, 46?
Um, like I agree with Big Hood. Don't allow people to deter you from whatever, what I'm saying, with the little and all the other stuff. What I'm saying? Like he said earlier, everybody has an audience. What I'm saying? So it's like going into this, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like he said in the beginning, this shit was rough. It was we would be on stereo like this when we first got on stereo, we would be on here like every day. Like soon as we get
Sometimes for
off,
8 hours
like he would
straight.
be working. He would be working. I would be getting off. I even got off work, and we would be on here on my days off. We would do like 8-hour shows and stuff like that, and we wasn't getting the numbers like a lot of other people were getting. And then then it kind of things kind of turned. I think for me it was I reached out to Miss Cheesecake, and she was the one who pointed me in the direction of taking the shows and putting them on other platforms. And then for a small amount of time, I was like, well, it's good that we got the listeners on stereo, but we're not doing it for stereo. But in the end, I mean, we're doing it for we do this because we like being on stereo. But just don't give up. Like just like when I put the stuff on other platforms, our numbers were slow, and I
Mm-hmm.
was constantly looking, and then I don't know, I don't remember what show it was. I think it was Sex Before Marriage, that when we did that show, and I think that's when the light switch turned on, and we went from having like maybe 2 or 3 plays a day to like ended up being like, I think in one day we had like 70 something, and then another day it ended up being 100, then another day, so it just kept going up, and then we just started picking up other. So then that led me to um go to other podcast hosts and submitting our shows there, and that's why I say just don't give up. It takes time. You gotta be patient. Um, you know what I'm saying? You ain't build Rome in a day, so it's like it's gonna take time. Just don't give up on it because the
Don't let
numbers
them
might
bad
not
shows
reflect
bother
it.
you. We're
Right.
gonna
Exactly.
have bad shows. We had bad shows
Yes,
sometimes.
we've had
And
bad
then and the
shows.
craziest thing, we might do a show and nobody might not show up. But then we'll post that show and that show will blow up. Like we be thinking it's a horrible show, like just post it anyway. And that be the show that blows up. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just do your thing and keep it moving.
I love that. Now, one question,
And one
real
more
quick.
thing.
Hmm.
And one more thing. Um, interact with the stereo community if you haven't,
And I gotta get better.
because that is, you know what I'm saying, this is like you said, it's a tight knit community, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, just support other people and they'll come and support you. So
That's facts.
that's why I said lean, especially if you're new to it, just lean on the OGs of stereo or whatever, and things will work out.
That's listen, that's some great shit right there. Um, I'm very curious to know why is it that you per se don't have all of your shows listed, but Coltrane still has his. Do you hide?
Cause there was a situation. We had a situation, a few situations, and I mean I understand that a lot of stuff that we do, it can be considered like trending topics or whatever, but it's like I've heard it's not so much of the topics, but it's the stories that I hear. Like we literally heard a person tell one of our stories all the
Yeah.
way down. The only thing they did was they just took our names out, put their name in.
Yeah, that
And then I
sucks.
just like after that I blocked it, but and then I forgot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot I had my shows blocked. So I
Well,
never
Oh,
unblocked
one
them.
of the characters in the story, he passed away, and he was actually using that character, the name we gave the character because we didn't want to use the guy's
Mm-hmm.
real name. He actually used that name, uh, and like I said, that guy at that time he had passed away already. It was one of our close friends. So with him using that same story, and then you know that was horrible. It was just to listen to that really ticked me off. I went at him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I went at him for a while, but yeah.
yeah, that's understood. Damn. Oh, wow. So this was very good. I really had a lot of fun. I thank you so much. I do want y'all to come back. For me, it was a good show. How did you feel about this show?
Outstanding.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I
that's
enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
that's good. I'm glad y'all did. I always have to have the feedback now, before when we close the show. I don't know how people. Oftentimes, I like to do a little small interview before the show, and we didn't get a chance to do that. So I feel like, yeah, I just had to ask you guys now. But listen, everybody, thank you so much for coming, for sticking around. This is Def Damn Country Boys, and you can find them on every platform under this name, particularly. And
Yes.
yeah, we're gonna see if they come back. And when they do, we're gonna have a really better, more understanding of these guys. Because I didn't really get a chance to dive into the rabbit hole. It's late. But I do have some questions, and yeah, I hope you guys come back. And let me see. I just wanted to shout some people out. Definitely Miss Dr. Love Spell. Thank you for always coming through. Bree Talks. I appreciate your time, even when you come to the late nights. Legends, you are a legend. Salty Coffee. That girl right there is somebody you have to follow for real. She does great work.
I
Moon
agree.
Goddess,
Mm-hmm.
be one of those. Also a gem in stereo. I just happened to bump into Mo Better. I really like his shows. Bad Bunny J in the building. She's like one of the most best
Deep.
supporters out there. I'm telling
Oh
you,
yeah.
best supporters out there. D Karma Sutra. Now that man right there, he is tons of information. RJ just came into the building. RJ, what's popping? One of the most inquisitive but questionable guys in the stereo app. He really does tap in and get involved on a lot of the messages. And this is, and I'm gonna say your name, Big Daddy 46 and Coltrane 37796. That's what his correctional officer made him put on his damn name. So we're gonna respect.
Exactly.
Um, yeah.
Cause I'm
So
always on some thug shit. That's what it
that's some bullshit right there. You know what? We're gonna
Yeah, exactly.
we're gonna end the show with this beautiful note right here. And please hit the playback, share the show, and let's get these guys like always consistently coming around us. You know what I mean? Because I really enjoy your company. So thank you very much for allowing me to have this platform with you guys.
Thanks for
Uh,
having
And we
yeah,
appreciate it.
this was dope. All right, y'all. So good night and well, good morning. Really good morning to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Good
me. Man,
morning. We did that.
Mm-hmm. Good morning.
That's facts. All right, guys. It was a pleasure. Bye.
all right, out.
All
All
right.
right.